dignitaries, our honorable and respected dignitaries are here. Hearty welcome Shri Dinesh Honorable Chancellor, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, to all the dignitaries. I welcome them to the dais. So I request the dignitaries to take their respective place on the dais. So a very warm welcome to all the dignitaries. So can we have some volunteer to make the dignitaries sit? Dr. Sabha? So all dignitaries are taking their place on the dais. We are waiting just for a while for all the dignitaries to take their place on the dais. Shri Dinesh Pratap Singh, the Honorable Minister of State, Horticulture, Agricultural Marketing and Agricultural Foreign Trade, Government of Uttar Pradesh, and the Chief Guest of today's International Congress, ARISA-VBCON 2025. Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, Honorable Chancellor and Founder, Integral University, and the Chief Patron of today's Congress. Mrs. Azra Wasim, Madam Chancellor and Co-Founder, Integral University. Professor Punjab Singh, Honorable Chancellor, Rani Lakshmi Bai, Central Agricultural University, Jhansi. His Excellency Mustafa Jawara, High Commissioner of the Republic of the Gambia in India. His Excellency Dr. Manoj Nardev Singh, Secretary General, African Nation Rural Development Organization, AARDO, New Delhi. Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Integral University. Mr. Syed Fawzan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor and Executive Director, Integral Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. Dr. Nida Fatima, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral Startup Foundation. Mr. Syed Adnan Akhtar, Honorable Additional Pro-Chancellor, Integral Institute of Professional Studies and Research. Mr. Mazin A. Naif Masoodi, Minister Plenipotentiary, League of Arab States. Professor S.V.S. Raju, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Banda, University of Agriculture and Technology, Banda. Professor Javed Musarrat, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Integral University, Lucknow. Dr. T. Damodaran, Director, IIAST. Shri Sunil Chaudhary, Chief Conservator of Forest, CCF, Uttar Pradesh Forest Department. Mr. M.J. Khan, Chairman Emeritus, Indian Chambers of Food and Agriculture, ICFA, New Delhi. Shri Akbar Ahmad Shah, former Minister, Agriculture and Cooperative, Government of Nepal, Member of Constituent Assembly, Legislature of Nepal, Chairman of Talim wa Tarbiyat, District Lambani, Nepal. Dr. Dinesh Singh, Director, ICR, Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research, Lucknow. Dr. A.K. Sasni, Director CSIR, National Botanical Research Institute, NBRI, Lucknow. Dr. Sanjay Singh, Director General, Uttar Pradesh Council of Agricultural Research, Lucknow. Mr. Kirtiman Awasthi, Project Director, Senior Advisor, CFRI Project, GIZ, India, New Delhi. Professor Mohammad Haris Siddiqui, the Convener and Director, Integral Institute of Agriculture Research and Technology, Integral University, and the Registrar, Integral University. Professor Furqan Kamar, Advisor to Honorable Chancellor, distinguished guest of the dais, river guest, eminent scientists, academicians, policymakers, industry leaders, international guests from the embassies, and our delegation from Uzbekistan and other collaborating institutes, directors, deans, heads, faculty members, students, and my dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm greetings to all of you. On behalf of Integral University Fraternity and on my own personal behalf, it gives me immense pleasure to extend our heartiest welcome to each one of you as we embark the inaugural ceremony of the International Congress on unlocking artificial intelligence and robotics-driven smart agriculture for VIKSIT Bharat. ARISA-VBCON 2025, organized by Uttar Pradesh Council of Agricultural Research, UPCAR, and Integral Institute of Agriculture, Science and Technology, IIAST, Integral University, being hosted at the lush green campus of Integral University. VIKSIT Bharat 2047 envisions a developed India by the centenary of its independence, an India that is inclusive, resilient, technologically empowered, and globally competitive. Agriculture, being the backbone of the nation, holds the key to realizing this vision. Artificial intelligence and robotics have the transformative potential to revolutionize the agriculture, enhancing productivity, enabling climate-resilient farming, strengthening agri-supply chains, ensuring food security, and empowering our farmers with the data-driven decision-making. ARISA-VBCON 2025 has been conceptualized as a global platform aiming to place our dear farmers and agri-stakeholders at the forefront of the technological innovation. This Congress is not just an event, it is a celebration of knowledge, research, collaboration, a platform where agriculture technology unite towards VIKSIT Bharat 2047, which very well aligns with our university's motto of inspiring excellence. So now we shall begin by acknowledging the presence of our esteemed dignitaries who have graciously honored this occasion with their presence. As the seeds of progress are sown only through patient nurturing, we pause to pay tribute to our farmers, the silent stewards of the land, whose tireless hands sustain the nation. In their honor and a symbol of life, growth, and sustainability, we welcome our distinguished guests with a humble offering from the nature itself, the little green. May I now request Ms. Aisha to present the little green to Shri Dinesh Pratap Singh, our Honorable Minister of State, Horticulture, Agriculture, Marketing, and Agriculture Foreign Trade, the chief guest. Please, the volunteer, hand over the little green to our chief guest, Mr. Dinesh Singh. Next, I request the volunteer to present the little green to our Honorable Chancellor and founder of this beautiful university, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar Sir, the chief patron of ARISA-VBCON 2025. To present the little green to our Chancellor Madam, Mrs. Azra Wasim, the co-founder of Integral University. To present bouquet to Professor Punjab Singh, Honorable Chancellor Rani Lakshmi Bai Central Agriculture University, Jhansi. To present the bouquet to His Excellency Mustafa Jawara, High Commissioner of the Republic of the Gambia in India. Then to Dr. Manoj Nadir Singh, the Secretary General African Nation Rural Development. To Mazin ANIF Masoodi, Minister Plenipotentiary League of Arab States. Volunteer, please keep bringing the planters. Little green to our Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Syed Nadeen Akhtar. Little green to our Additional Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Syed Fazan Akhtar. Little green to our Additional Pro-Chancellor, Syed Adnan Akhtar. To Mr. Syed Adnan Akhtar. Then a little green to Professor S.V.S. Raju, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Banda University of Agriculture and Technology, Banda. To our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarraf. To Director CISS, Dr. T. Damodaran. Little green to Shri Sunil Chaudhary, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest. He will join soon. Then Dr. M.J. Khan is here. Dr. M.J. Khan, Chairman Emeritus, Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture, ICFA, New Delhi. We welcome you, sir. Then Shri Akbar Ahmed Shah. I request to present the little green to Shri Akbar Ahmed Shah, former Minister of Agriculture and Cooperative, Government of Nepal, member of the Constituent Assembly, Legislature of Parliament, Nepal, and Chairman Talim and Tarbiyat District, Lambani, Nepal. We welcome you, sir. Then I request the volunteer to present a plan to Dr. Dinesh Singh, Director, ICR, Sugarcane Institute. He'll be also joining soon. To Director NBRI, Dr. A.K. Sahasni. Director Sanjay Singh. Then Mr. Kirtiman Avasti, he will be joining soon. Then I request the volunteer to present the plan to Professor Mohammad Haris Siddiqui, Director, IIAST and Registrar. So thank you all the volunteers. Now to formally commence the auspicious event, may I respectfully request all the honorable dignitaries to kindly proceed for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp, which symbolizes. I request the little green to be presented to Professor Furqan Kamar. The volunteer, please present the plan to Professor Furqan Kamar, the advisor to the Honorable Chancellor. Mr. Kirtiman Avasti is here. So I request the volunteer to please welcome, sir, Mr. Kirtiman Avasti with the planter. We welcome you, sir. Thank you, all the dignitaries. Now we should formally commence the auspicious event by the lighting of the lamp ceremony. I respectfully request all the honorable dignitaries to proceed for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp, which symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. The volunteers, please assist the dignitaries for the lighting of the lamp ceremony. Tarana documentary. So thank you, dignitaries. Now I request the technical team to play our University Tarana. So let us partake in the melody of the University Tarana, a melody that embodies our institution's rich legacy and unwavering commitment to excellence. Technical team, please play the Tarana.
ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अजम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अजम हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अजम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम हम नज़्म सफर सीनों में लिए हाथों पे लिए सहबाए हरम शाही की तरह कौसारों पर रखते हैं हमेशा अपने कदम आगोश हिमालय में हमसे खाइफ नजर सितम हम इल्म अमल की शम्मा है हम इल्म अमल की शम्मा है हम मखज़न हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम हम शम्मे अदब के परवाने हम इल्म अमल के दीवाने ये बज़्म है इल्म इरफा की इस बज़्म के हम हैं मस्तानी हम शाम सहर पी लेते हैं सहवार यकीन की पैमाने हमसे है सुरूरो मस्तियों में हमसे है सुरूरो मस्तियों में हम खुद है मुजस्सम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम ये रहमत हक का मरकज है ये इल्म अदब का गहवारा हर फूल यहाँ का गुलशन है हर बरख यहाँ का तैयारा ये मरकज एक समंदर है हर शोभा हुनर का एक धारा ये मेहर मोहब्बत का मरकज ये मेहर मोहब्बत का मरकज साइंस व अदब का मिनारा अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के हम फख्रे माला फख्रे अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम अहले कलम शम्मे की हामी हक हम अब्र करम एजाज़ बुलंदी इंटेग्रल हर सुबह रहे हर शाम रहे फर्जंद तेरा हर शोबे में कोई न कभी नाकाम रहे, तेरा फैज हो सारे आलम पर, मिल्लत पे तेरा ही नाम रहे। दुनिया में रहे हम या न रहे, दुनिया में रहे हम या न रहे, तेरा नाम रहे। कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम,
proud to be integralite, proud to be integralite, proud to be integralite, proud to be integralite.
हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के, हम फख्रे माला फख्रे, हम ताज है मुल्को मिल्लत के, हम फख्रे माला फख्रे। अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अब्र करम, अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अब्र करम, अहले कलम शम्म यकीन हामी हक हम अब्र करम।
Now, to reflect upon the remarkable journey, achievements, and contributions of IIAST, we now present before you a short documentary showcasing the journey of IST from its inception till today. So, I request the technical team to play the documentary. So, we request.
His Excellency Manoj Nardev Singh.
We welcome our guest, His Excellency Dr. Nardev Singh. His Excellency Dr. Manoj Nardev Singh, Secretary General African Nation Rural Development, ARDO, New Delhi, is now with us. I request the volunteer to welcome the guest with a little greet. The technical team, please play the documentary.
So before the please play, let me first welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the inaugural session of the International Congress on Unlocking Artificial Intelligence and Robotics-Driven Smart Agriculture for VIKSIT Bharat. And I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, progressive farmers, deans, directors, faculty members, and my dear students. सबसे पहले चूंकि किसान भाई भी यहाँ बैठे हैं तो मैं दोनों लैंग्वेज में बोलना चाहूंगा और सबसे पहले मैं तालियों से स्वागत करना चाहूंगा और रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा जोरदार ताली से हमारे माननीय उद्यान मंत्री श्री दिनेश प्रताप सिंह साहब का हम स्वागत करते हैं, उनका वेलकम करते हैं। और सर, आपने हॉर्टिकल्चर विभाग को जिस तरह से आपने अपनी मेहनत और लगन से एक नई ऊंचाइयों तक पहुंचाया है, यकीनन अगर आप लोग जानते हो कि पिछले साल दशहरी आम को यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका में अच्छे दामों में बिचवाने का जो श्रेय है वो माननीय उद्यान मंत्री जी को जाता है। और इसी साल उन्होंने सिंघाड़े पे भी काफी ग्रांट लाए हैं जो और मखाने पे भी काफी ग्रांट लाए हैं। तो ये बहुत ही लर्नेड मिनिस्टर हैं जो कि उत्तर प्रदेश के उद्धार के लिए बहुत काम कर रहे हैं। विधानसभा का सत्र है, हम उनकी व्यवस्था समझ सकते हैं, बट उन्होंने जबान दी थी और उस जबान के चलते वो यहाँ आए हैं। मंत्री जी, आपका दिल से स्वागत है, अभिनंदन है, आपने समय निकाला और इंटीग्रल विश्वविद्यालय के इंटरनेशनल कांग्रेस को चीफ गेस्ट के फॉर्म में आए। इस खूबसूरत यूनिवर्सिटी को एक झोपड़ी और 4 बच्चों से शुरू करने का श्रेय जिनको जाता है वो हमारे बीच हैं प्रोफेसर SW अख्तर, ऑनरेबल चांसलर एंड फाउंडर। उन्होंने ये इंश्योर किया कि ये यूनिवर्सिटी एक वॉल्यूम वाली यूनिवर्सिटी ना हो, एक वैल्यू वाली यूनिवर्सिटी हो। और यहाँ जो 20,000 बच्चे इस वक्त पढ़ रहे हैं वो 2, 4, 10 प्रोग्राम के ना होके 290 एकेडमिक प्रोग्राम्स में डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है, जिसमें एग्रीकल्चर भी एक फैकल्टी है। मैं सर आपका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं। ये कॉन्फ्रेंस का जो इनॉग्रल सेशन, ये डायस, ये मंच और ये स्टेडियम में जो स्टॉल, सारा आपने की टू की जो मॉनिटरिंग की है, आज उससे ये दिख रहा है कि आपका एग्रीकल्चर के प्रति रुझान क्या है। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर आपके सपोर्ट के लिए, आपकी ब्लेसिंग्स के लिए, और हम का स्वागत और अभिनंदन करते हैं। इसी के साथ हम वेलकम करते हैं तमाम डिग्निटरीज जो यहां से पे आए हुए हैं। हिज एक्सीलेंसी मनोज नरदेव सिंह साहब जो जाम में स्टेकअप हो गए थे, कुर्सी रोड पे बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग जाम है। सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑफ द अफ्रीकन एशियल रूरल डेवलपमेंट हिज एक्सीलेंसी मुस्तफा जावरा साहब, द ऑनरेबल हाई कमिश्नर ऑफ द रिपब्लिक ऑफ गैम्बिया इन इंडिया, आपका भी हम स्वागत करते हैं, अभिनंदन करते हैं। हम स्वागत करते हैं मिस्टर माजिन मसूदी साहब का, मिनिस्टर प्लेनिपोटेंशियरी लीग ऑफ अरब लीग। थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर बीइंग विद अस। I also welcome Professor SVH Raju Saab, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Banda University of Agriculture, Science and Technology. I also welcome Dr. M.J. Khan, Chairman Emeritus, Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture. I also welcome Shri Akbar Ahmad Shah Saab, the former Minister of Agriculture and Cooperative, Government of Nepal, and the member of the Constituent Assembly, Legislature of Parliament of Nepal. I also welcome Dr. A.K. Sahasni Saab, the Director of the CSIR, National Botanical Research Institute. I am extremely thankful and with whole heart, I welcome Mr. Kirtiman Avasthi, the Project Director and Senior Advisor from GIZ India. The GIZ India has been kind enough in supporting this international congress with a huge fund, and we have received all the cooperation and support. We are holding a special session for GIZ India. I also welcome our co-founder of Integral University, Madam Azra Wasim Sahiba, who has always been supportive to the Honorable Chancellor in the foundation, in the establishment of this university. Madam, आपका दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं बहुत बहुत। और हम वेलकम करेंगे अपने ऑनरेबल प्रो चांसलर साहब का, जो IIT कानपुर के प्रोडक्ट हैं और उन्होंने इस यूनिवर्सिटी को एक डाइवर्स यूनिवर्सिटी बनाने का जो ख्वाब देखा है, उसमें वो बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं। इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन को लेके 40 कंट्रीज रिप्रेजेंटेड हैं इंटीग्रल में। हम अपने प्रो चांसलर साहब का भी स्वागत और अभिनंदन करते हैं। हम वेलकम करते हैं अपने एडिशनल प्रो चांसलर मिस्टर सैयद फौजान अख्तर साहब का, जो कि मेडिकल कॉलेज में बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं। 1000 बेडेड हॉस्पिटल है, बहुत सारी PG सीट्स हुई हैं और इस साल इंटीग्रल मेडिकल कॉलेज की 150 से 200 सीटें हुई हैं, तो वो 50 सीटों का एक्सटेंशन भी मिला है। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर आपका इस इनॉग्रल सेशन को ज्वाइन करने में। हम वेलकम करते हैं अपने एडिशनल प्रो चांसलर मिस्टर सैयद अदनान अख्तर साहब का, जो इंटीग्रल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ प्रोफेशनल स्टडीज एंड रिसर्च के एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर भी हैं। इंटीग्रल इसी कुर्सी रोड पे 7 किलोमीटर आगे एक स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट कैंपस है, उसको वो एक इंटरनेशनल कैंपस के फॉर्म में डेवलप कर रहे हैं। हम आपका भी वेलकम करते हैं सर। हम वेलकम करते हैं और भी सभी लोगों का, जैसे कि RC अग्रवाल साहब, आपका पेट्रनेज हम सबको मिलता रहा है। आपने जो प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटीज में एक्रीडेशन का कॉन्सेप्ट शुरू किया था, SDDD एग्रीकल्चर एजुकेशन, थैंक यू सो मच सर। राजेंद्र प्रसाद साहब, जिन्होंने फॉर्मर वाइस चांसलर ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर साइंसेज बैंगलोर, आपने इंडियन साइंस कांग्रेस भी कराई है, आप यहाँ पे मऊ में डायरेक्टर भी थे, आपका भी स्वागत और अभिनंदन है। आई वेलकम द डेलीगेशन फ्रॉम Uzbekistan, Professor Nortozi and your team may please stand up for joining this international congress. And we also have with us the revered dignitaries from Dr. Masood Ali Saab, Dr. Singh Saab, and all also the Padam Shri, the Waterman of India is sitting there. We'll have his lecture as well. So thank you all of you for joining in this inaugural section. मंत्री जी सोच रहे होंगे समय कम है और मैं समय ज्यादा ले रहा हूं, तो इससे पहले कि हम लोग मंत्री जी को सुनना चाहें, हम मंत्री जी का फिर से धन्यवाद और डायस में सभी लोगों का धन्यवाद करते हुए मैं अपनी बात को खत्म करता हूं और एंकर से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि वो माननीय मंत्री जी को बुला के उनकी स्पीच करा लें। माननीय मंत्री जी, आपसे निवेदन है कि आपका नर्सरी का इनॉग्रेशन, आपका एक्सपो का इनॉग्रेशन हम लोग कल 3 बजे रीशेड्यूल कर रहे हैं, तो मंत्री जी आप प्लीज 3 बजे कल अगर समय निकालेंगे तो नर्सरी और एक्सपो का इनॉग्रेशन आपसे करा के और फिर माननीय राज्यपाल महोदया जो 3:45 पे यहाँ आ जाएंगी, तो मंत्री जी आपसे निवेदन है कि आप उनके साथ भी डायस पे रहें। इसी के साथ मैं अपनी बात को खत्म करता हूं और एंकर से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं कि वो माननीय मंत्री जी को इनवाइट करें।
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to invite Shri Dinesh Pratap Singh, Honorable Minister of State, Horticulture, Agriculture, Marketing and Agriculture and Foreign Trade, Government of Uttar Pradesh, the Chief Guest of International Congress, to address the gathering. Shri Dinesh Pratap Singh is an Indian politician currently serving as a Minister of State, Uttar Pradesh, a member of the Uttar Pradesh Legislative Council from Raebareli and affiliated with the Bharatiya Janata Party. He has actively championed farmer-centric reforms. His initiative focus on enhancing farmers' income, promoting high-value export-oriented crops, expanding international markets for agricultural produce. Sir, we are blessed to have your blessings. Please address the audience.
थैंक यू। आज इस इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी के इंटरनेशनल कांग्रेस में हमें आप सब ने आमंत्रित किया। संस्था के प्रबंधकों के द्वारा मैं सबसे पहले उनका हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं कि यह अवसर मुझे उन्होंने प्रदान किया। इस कार्यक्रम में हमारे मंच पर उपस्थित प्रोफेसर सैयद वसीम अख्तर, जो इस विश्वविद्यालय के कुलाधिपति हैं, प्रोफेसर नदीम अख्तर जी उप कुलाधिपति, प्रोफेसर जावेद मुशर्रफ जी कुलपति, श्री हारिस सिद्दीकी जी कुल सचिव, प्रोफेसर पंजाब सिंह जी, डॉक्टर संजय सिंह जी, हमारे एनबीआरआई के डायरेक्टर ए.के. साहनी जी, डॉक्टर एम.जे. खान जी, एसवीएस राजू कुलपति हैं बांदा विश्वविद्यालय के, श्री डॉक्टर फुरकान कमर जी, अदनान अख्तर जी, फैजान अख्तर जी, मुस्तफा जवारा जी, सुनील चौधरी जी, अकबाल अहमद जी, कीर्तिमान अवस्थी जी और हमारे उत्तर प्रदेश के कोने कोने से आए किसान भाइयों और इस विश्वविद्यालय से जुड़े सभी सम्मानित साथियों, मैं सबसे पहले तो मंच पर उन लोगों का हृदय से अभिनंदन करता हूं जो लोग हमारे भारत की पावन भूमि के बाहर से आए हुए हैं। ये एक तरह का ग्लोबल मंच दिखाई दे रहा है, तो मैं अपने उन सभी अतिथियों को जो हमारे देश के बाहर से आए हैं, उनका उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार के मंत्री होने के नाते मैं उनका लखनऊ की पावन भूमि पर हृदय से अभिनंदन करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं, धन्यवाद देता हूं आदरणीय सैयद वसीम अख्तर साहब का, जिनके बारे में मैंने सुना कि उन्होंने 4 बच्चों से एक फूस की झोपड़ी से शुरुआत करके आज इसका ग्लोबल स्वरूप जो हम लोगों के सम्मुख दिया है, उनके सपने को सलाम करता हूं, उनके प्रयास को सलाम करता हूं, उनकी भावनाओं का आदर करता हूं कि उन्होंने हमारे लखनऊ के लिए, हमारे उत्तर प्रदेश के लिए एक ऐसी संस्था दी जिसके बच्चे दुनिया के कोने कोने तक जा करके हमारा, हम सब का नाम सम्मान से जोड़ने का काम करेंगे। मेरी भूमिका इस सम्मेलन में बहुत सीमित है। मैं उद्यान विभाग का मंत्री हूं और उद्यान की भूमिका कहीं कोने में होगी, छोटी मोटी उद्यान इन्होंने लगाई होगी, उसका आज उद्घाटन मेरे हाथों करना था, लेकिन महत्वपूर्ण तो है। भले ही छोटी भूमिका हो, लेकिन उद्यान की भूमिका बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। आप देख रहे होंगे मंच के सामने उद्यान ना दिख रहा होता, अतिथियों के सामने उद्यान ना दिख रहा होता, क्या दिख रहा है आप लोगों के सामने? क्या दिख रहा है? सुंदर से फूल दिख रहे हैं, और ये फूलों का अभाव होता तो शायद ये सम्मेलन सफल न होता। भले छोटी भूमिका है, लेकिन महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका है। मैं इस पूरे विश्वविद्यालय के प्रबंध तंत्र को विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि आपका जो प्रयास है, उस प्रयास में मेरी जब भी कोई भूमिका महसूस होगी, निसंदेह एक अच्छे काम के लिए, मुझे पता है हमारे भारत के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी का संकल्प है कि 2047 तक हम भारत को विकसित भारत के रूप में स्थापित करेंगे, और उसमें इंटीग्रल विश्वविद्यालय, इंटीग्रल यूनिवर्सिटी की भूमिका निसंदेह सकारात्मक होगी, सहयोगात्मक होगी, ऐसी मैं उम्मीद करता हूं। तो इसमें हम सब एक एक भारतवासियों की जो भी आवश्यकता, जहां कहीं आवश्यकता हो, हम सब सदैव आपके साथ खड़े मिलेंगे। मुझे बार बार मैं परेशान हूं कि मैं ठीक 11 बजे मुझे विधानसभा पहुंचना था और यहां से 45 मिनट से कम नहीं लगेंगे, और आज इस समय विधानसभा चल रही है और मेरे ही सवाल लगे हुए विधानसभा में विपक्ष के लोगों को मुझे जवाब भी देना है। मैं कोई भी विषय उठाऊंगा तो लंबा होगा, तो शुभकामनाएं देने के अलावा मैं कल के लिए अगर कह रहे हैं, मैं कोशिश करूंगा कल उपलब्ध होऊंगा तो फिर हम आप सब के बीच में अपने विचारों को रखूंगा, लेकिन समयाभाव बस किसी विषय पे नहीं जा रहा हूं। हमारे बहुत सारे उद्यान और हमारे विभाग से जुड़े हुए एक्सपर्ट्स यहाँ पर बैठे हुए हैं जिनको काफी अनुभव है, उनके विचारों और अनुभव को आप सुनेंगे। मैं इस विश्वविद्यालय के उन बच्चों को जो इसमें शिक्षारत हैं, जो हमारे भारत के भावी भविष्य हैं, उनको शुभकामनाएं देता हूं कि इस विश्वविद्यालय से निकल करके और दुनिया में हमारे लखनऊ का आप झंडा गाड़ें। ये हमारी आप सबको शुभकामनाएं हैं। मैं फिर से बधाई देता हूं इस विश्वविद्यालय के सभी प्रबंध तंत्र को कि आपकी सेवाएं, आपके काम, आपका सहयोग जो एक विकसित भारत के रूप में है, मैं इसके लिए आपको हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं अपनी ओर से और अपनी सरकार की ओर से। मैं इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सबसे विदा लेता हूं और कल फिर हम जरूर मिलेंगे, मेरी कोशिश होगी। आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। उपस्थित साथियों को भी, जितने भी लोग यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, उन्हें बधाई देता हूं। ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करता हूं कि आप सबका जीवन सुखमय हो, सुख, समृद्धि और वैभव से आप सबका जीवन परिपूरित रखे। इन्हीं मंगल कामनाओं के साथ आपसे विदा लेता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
दिल की गहराइयों से, हृदय की गहराइयों से आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मंत्री जी, श्री दिनेश प्रताप सिंह जी। आपने अपना कीमती वक्त हमें दिया, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। So, ladies and gentlemen, with profound respect and gratitude, I now have the honor of inviting our founder and Honorable Chancellor, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, sir. So, before that, we welcome our dignitaries, Dr. Punjab Singh and Dr. Dinesh Singh. I request the volunteer to please bring the memento for the felicitation of our chief guest, Shri Dinesh Pratap Singh. Please bring the memento, the Congress memento and the University memento. So I request the Honorable Founder and Chancellor to felicitate our chief guest with the token of gratitude and appreciation. Huge round of applause. So we welcome Professor Punjab Singh, Honorable Chancellor, Rani Lakshmi Bai, Central Agriculture University, Jhansi, and Dr. Dinesh Singh, Director, ICAR, Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research. I request the volunteers to bring the planters for our guests. Professor Punjab Singh, the Honorable Chancellor. Another little green for our next guest, ICAR Director, Dr. Dinesh Singh. So, ladies and gentlemen, with profound respect and gratitude, I now have the honor of inviting our Honorable Founder and Chancellor, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar, sir, the Chief Patron of ARISA-VBCON 2025, to grace us with his valuable words. Professor Akhtar has dedicated his life to building this institution into the beacon of knowledge and innovation as it stands tall today. His visionary leadership has been the guiding force behind Integral University's excellence, and we eagerly look forward to your blessings, sir. Huge round of applause for our Honorable Chancellor and Founder.
Adab, Namaskar, good morning. Dr. Shri Dinesh Pratap Singh, हमारे दोस्त प्रोफेसर मुस्तफ़ा मुजाबरा, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, आज का ये मौजू बहुत ही अहम मौजू है, एग्रीकल्चर और एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन का। आज जिस तरक्की में और जिस उसमें हम अपने आप को देख रहे हैं, अगर हम चंद सालों पहले आपको पिछला सफर करें तो आप देखेंगे कि किस कदर परेशानियां होती थी हमें गल्ला, शक्कर और दूसरे अनाज हासिल करने में। मुझे याद है कि मेरे बचपन में 2-2 बजे रात से लाइन लगती थी कि कब राशन आएगा और कब मिलेगा। एक वो वक्त था और एक ये वक्त है कि हमारे लिए हमको बहुत काफी मिकदार में ये अनाज मिल रहा है और हम कुछ थोड़ा बहुत एक्सपोर्ट भी कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हमें अभी इस पे इत्मीनान नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि जिस तेजी से आबादी बढ़ रही है और जिस तेजी से और मसाइल पैदा हो रहे हैं, पानी कम हो रहा है, कीड़े लग रहे हैं, फसलों में कीड़े लग रहे हैं, इन सब का भी हमको निदान करना है, इन सब का भी हमको इलाज करना है। उसके लिए अगर इस एडवांस स्टेज में हम नई टेक्नोलॉजी का प्रयोग करें तो हम समझते हैं कि हम बड़ी हद तक अपने मिशन में कामयाब हो जाएंगे और जो हमारा ख्वाब है विकसित भारत का, वो पूरा हो जाएगा। आजकल जो नई टेक्नोलॉजी है उसका सबसे बड़ा फायदा ये है कि आप कम पानी से भी अपना छिड़काव कर सकते हैं, ड्रोन के जरिए दवाएं भी छिड़क सकते हैं और एआई के जरिए आप फसलों में लगने वाले कीड़ों से भी निजात हासिल कर सकते हैं। हमें चाहिए कि हम आज के इस दौर की जो साइंटिफिक अचीवमेंट हैं उनको अपनी खेती बाड़ी में आजमाएं और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन करें। दुनिया के बहुत से मुल्क ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने अपना प्रोडक्शन अपनी आबादी की ज़रूरत के लिहाज से भी बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ाया है और फिर वो एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। हम भी कोशिश करेंगे कि हम भी बहुत जल्द इस लायक हो जाएं, क्योंकि 2 चीज़ें हमारे लिए बहुत चैलेंज है। एक पानी की कमी और दूसरी जो है ज़मीन की कमी। अगर ज़मीन ही नहीं होगी, ज़मीन ही छोटी हो जाएगी, तो आप किस तरह से अपनी खेती बाड़ी, अपने एग्रीकल्चर को बढ़ाएंगे। लिहाजा हमें वो टेक्निक भी सीखनी है कि जिससे हम ज़मीन में 1-2 लेयर और बढ़ा के ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पैदावार बढ़ा सकें और वो ख्वाब विकसित भारत का और इस मुल्क का कि ये मुल्क खुशहाल हो सके, जन्नत निशान हो सके। और वो दिन दूर नहीं जब ये तमाम चीज़ें आपको यहाँ मिलेंगी, क्योंकि सारे वसाइल, सारे रिसोर्सेज भगवान ने आपको दिए हैं, चाहे वो पानी हो, पहाड़ हो, नदियाँ हो, नाले हो और चिड़िया हो, हर चीज़ आपको, सब्जियाँ हो, फूल हो, पत्तियाँ हो, इनका सही इस्तेमाल अगर हम अपने उसमें अपनी आदत बना लेंगे, इनका हिफाजत करेंगे, तो यकीनन ये चीज़ें हमारे बहुत काम की होंगी और हम आने वाले ज़माने में एक बहुत एडवांस कंट्री के तौर पे जाने जाएंगे। मैं अपनी बात को मुख्तसर करते हुए एक दफ़े फिर अपने मेहमानों का जो यहाँ आए हुए हैं, अपना कीमती वक्त निकाल के यहाँ आए हुए हैं, उनका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ और माजरत चाहता हूँ कि हर एक का मैंने नाम नहीं लिया है, नाम लेने में जरा सा वक्त ज्यादा लगता है, और चूंकि ये 1 ही घंटे का प्रोग्राम है तो इस वजह से अपनी बातों को खत्म करना चाहता हूं। मगर एक चीज आपके सिपुर्द और करना चाहता हूं, आपके गोश गुजार और करना चाहता हूं कि आप यूनिवर्सिटी को तो जानते हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी में रिसर्च का काम होता है, पढ़ाई का काम होता है, और बच्चों को एजुकेटेड करके भेजा जाता है। लेकिन ये यूनिवर्सिटी एक और काम कर रही है। ये यूनिवर्सिटी आपसी सद्भावना, आपसी मेल मिलाप, मेल जोल का भी एक पैगाम दे रही है। वो पैगाम कैसा है, उसको हम आपको एक छोटी सी कहानी, एक चिड़िया की कहानी से सुनाते हैं। एक जंगल में बहुत आग लगी हुई थी, बहुत बड़ी आग, और उस आग को बुझाने के लिए कोई वसाइल, कोई वसीला नहीं था, कोई तरकीब नहीं थी। वहीं पर देखा गया कि एक छोटी सी चिड़िया एक गड्ढे में जाती है और अपनी चोंच में एक बूंद पानी लाती है और उस आग को बुझाती है। वहां दूसरे भी जानवर थे, दूसरी भी चिड़िया थी। उन्होंने कहा कि ये क्या बेवकूफ़ी कर रही हो, तुम्हारे इस एक बूंद पानी से क्या ये आग बुझ जाएगी? उसने कहा कि मुझे इसकी परवाह नहीं कि मेरे इस एक बूंद पानी से आग बुझेगी या नहीं, लेकिन आने वाले ज़माना, आने वाला हिस्टोरियन जब ये लिखेगा कि किसने आग लगाई थी और किसने आग बुझाई है, तो मेरा नाम आग बुझाने वाले में होगा। ये यूनिवर्सिटी आप समझिए कि वही एक छोटी सी चिड़िया है जो जमाने में लगी हुई आग को बुझाने की कोशिश कर रही है। क्योंकि यहाँ इस यूनिवर्सिटी में कहीं कोई भेदभाव, कोई जात पात, कोई मज़हब, कोई कास्ट, कोई क्रीड, उसका कोई सवाल नहीं है। सबके लिए इसके दरवाजे जो हैं वो खुले हुए हैं। वो आएं और इससे अपना फैज़ उठाएं, और यहाँ से निकलने के बाद अपने इस अजीम मुल्क को, जो जन्नत निशान मुल्क है, उस मुल्क को जन्नत निशान बनाने में अपना सहयोग दें। इसी के साथ मैं बात खत्म करता हूँ। बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. You have been the pillar of strength for all of us. Now it is my honor to invite Mr. Kirti Manavasti, Project Director and Senior Advisor, CFRI Project, GIZ India, New Delhi, to kindly address the gathering. But before that, we would like to welcome our guest, Dr. Arsi Agarwal, former DDG ICAR, Dr. S. Rajendra Prasad, former Vice Chancellor, US Bangalore. I request the volunteers to please present the little green to our guests who have recently joined us. Dr. R.C. Agarwal, former DDG ICAR. We welcome you, sir. Next volunteer, please bring the plant to felicitate our guest, Dr. S. Rajendra Prasad, the former Vice Chancellor, UAS University, Bangalore. We also have the distinguished pleasure of having the Waterman of India, the Padma Shri awardee with us, Daya Shankar Pandey ji. Thank you. Mr. Kirti Manavasti is an experienced climate change sustainability professional currently serving as Project Director and Senior Advisor for the Climate Adaptation, Resilience and Climate Finance in Rural India CFRI project with GIZ India, New Delhi. He leads this Indo-German technical cooperation initiative focused on strengthening climate adaptation and resilience in rural India. An alumnus of Wageningen University, Netherlands, he actively contributes to national and international climate dialogues, including UNFCCC processes. With this, may I now request, sir, for your insightful address and valuable perspectives.
Good morning, everyone. I'll be brief. The distinguished guest on the dais and off the dais. Uh, it's my pleasure to be here at the Integral University and to be part of this international congress. The topic of this congress is very important. The unlocking artificial intelligence and robotic-driven smart agriculture for VIKSIT Bharat. And if VIKSIT Bharat 2047 is our destination, then smart agriculture must be the engine to drive that VIKSIT Bharat 2047 vision. When we talk about smart agriculture, it's important to look at the entire aspect, the entire challenge of climate change that we are facing. And this is where the climate smart agriculture becomes a driver of this engine to take this target of VIKSIT Bharat 2047. As part of German cooperation, GIZ India has been working with the Government of India, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and different partners, state government, and happy to inform that Uttar Pradesh government is one of the important partners. We have been working on this topic of climate change and how do we look at the impact of climate change on different sectors, including agriculture, and what could be the important strategies. We have been supporting state government in putting the state action plan on climate change. The state action plan climate change, if you look at the agriculture sector, is one of the most important sectors of economy, and this is where an important chapter there. How does climate change affect agriculture in Uttar Pradesh? I think if you look at the document, I will encourage all of you to read this document, go through the document, which has been developed through a lot of consultation with different departments, different stakeholders, universities, academic organizations in Uttar Pradesh. Out of the districts that we have, 41 districts fall under different category of vulnerability. And if you look at the vulnerability which is causing the problem in the agriculture sector, as Honorable Vice Chancellor talked about, the challenge is coming from the water stress, the land degradation, the challenge with, of course, agriculture input, and one of the biggest challenge which is coming from this is the market linkage. And I think this is where, when we talk about robotics and AI application in agriculture sector, we have to look at the entire value chain of the agriculture to make sense of use of AI and robotics there. In GIZ, we have been engaging with different stakeholders, including private sector, for the application of AI and robotics across value chain, whether it's production system, post-production, and also looking at market linkage. And this is where I would expect this Congress to focus, deliberate on different aspects of value chain, and where we can look at use of AI and robotics to promote climate smart agriculture. Some of the aspects, of course, the production system, use of precision agriculture, use of AI in the precision agriculture, but also because of the weather and climate challenges, we have seen loss of production in the agriculture sector. And then we have agriculture insurance to support that process, to compensate farmers. But again, the compensation is a challenge. How can we use AI to understand the climate risk and also finalize the compensation, right compensation using the AI analytics also is an important area to look at. But AI can't be part of the application somewhere, no app in the mobile phone or on the website, digital interface on the website. It needs to be institutionalized within the institutions that we have. The UP has a lot of these agriculture institutions, the institutions of excellence, eminence, and we must use them for skill development, for capacities, skilling our youth, women farmers, FPOs, to take this AI and robotics forward in agriculture sector. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me and having me here in this conference. Look forward to engaging, moving forward here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable support, insightful address, and the valuable perspectives. Next, we have Dr. A.K. Sahasni, a distinguished plant scientist and agricultural biotechnologist, the director of CSIR, National Botanical Research Institute, with us today. Dr. Sahasni has authored over 140 research publications and holds more than 100 granted patents worldwide. Actively engaged in translational research, he has led landmark initiatives such as India's first medicinal plant genome sequencing and continues to promote sustainable agriculture, biodiversity conservation, farmer-centric innovation through programs like Aroma Mission. His work has earned him recognition both in scientific and agricultural communities. With this, may I request Sir to address the gathering.
A very good morning to everyone. Respected dignitary on the dais, specifically Professor Punjab Singh sir. And just in front of the dais, farmers and student friends. I'm grateful that Integral University has given me a chance to speak to you. Thank you very much. The topic is, as my previous speaker told, the topic is very important. AI, robotics, and climate change. So everywhere nowadays, any seminar you go, you listen the three things. So these are the burning topic. But when you tell AI, why for you need AI? Who will decide which subject will go for the AI? Climate change, it is okay. We are reducing crop productivity. Wonderful. I'll give you one or two examples. When you see AI, I'll ask a question. Can I interrelate the plant immunity with my immunity? Can I have database for plant immunity? And can I have a database for animal immunity or my immunity? Can I correlate that? Previously, we used to have food in our earlier days, and this food is our medicine, was our medicine. Now medicine is our food. We take medicine just like food and food just like medicine, small amount. If this is happening in the era of climate change, and remember, once we are hungry, we are not having enough food. So we went into the green revolution, and that's the need of the day. In the green revolution, our breeder done a wonderful job to produce higher amount of yield, and the subject and the focused on yield and yield and yield. And sir will agree with me, a breeder is a good breeder who will focus in the specific character and reject all the crop plants. And by the way, we have forgotten the taste, forgotten the biomolecules present in them, which gives them proper immunity. And for that reason, we are facing different pest problem during the era of climate change. Stress resilience is decreasing, and climate change is the phenomena which is coming too often without telling which stress will come when and how. So for that reason, we should be ready for the future to feed the human population. And this require AI, better thinking. But in which case we will use AI, that's the human brain is to decide. So I say always, because we are proceeding to organic farming again, to get the past states in the higher crop yielding plants, then definitely we have to use the databases already available, the literature already available, and the new research together to correlate the human immunity to the plant immunity, so that plant can be resilience and human can be resilience. I'll not talk much because many people will be talking. I'll stop here. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, sir, for your knowledge-rich address. Thank you. We have with us the Director of ICAR-CISS, Central Institute of Subtropical Horticulture, Dr. T. Damodaran with us. I request the volunteers to welcome our guest with a little green. So heartfelt welcome to you, sir. Next, I would like to request the technical team to play the documentary showcasing the IIST journey from inception till date. The technical team is ready to showcase the documentary. So what a remarkable and inspiring journey under the esteemed patronage of our Honorable Chancellor and Founder, Professor S.W. Akhtar sir. We also have with us the chairman of the Uzbekistan delegation, Professor Nortozi, an algal biotechnologist, and he's the man instrumental in making several MOUs feasible with Integral University or with Central Universities of Tashkent. May I now request the volunteer to please bring the plant. And I request Professor Harris to welcome the guest with the plant. Thank you. I now have the honor to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Dinesh Singh, a distinguished plant pathologist and currently director, ICAR, Indian Institute of Sugarcane Research, Lucknow, since May 2025. He leads initiatives in sustainable sugarcane farming, crop protection, research collaboration, farmer training, promoting agriculture mechanization and innovation to enhance productivity and livelihoods. Under his leadership, IIAST has strengthened academic and research collaboration, including an MOU with Gopal Narayan Singh University, and expanded farmer-oriented training program on modern agriculture machinery and value addition such as jaggery processing. With this, I request her to address the gathering.
Respected dais, Of the dais, so many respected our seniors who has served in a very senior positions, dear participants, fellow colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very timely topic. I can tell in a very brief that I am practicing agriculture more than 40 years. These days, so many advanced technologies come out with outstanding results. Likewise, varieties, disease managements, insect managements. Now we have a varieties that can have a very good potentials. We are not harnessing the potential yield, maximum yield of our current varieties. We have a smart disease and insect management technologies, but we are not harnessing it properly. For good soil health, we have so many consortiums, so many very good technologies, but a result, what we are expecting, we are not realizing. The other parts, post-harvest, value chain, storage losses, diseases losses, these are almost 50%. So at the same time, climate change is also one of the things happening we are witnessing. Although I am working for this sweetener of the country, sugarcane and its product, also working for bioenergy. India is excelling in our field. But I witnessed so many locations where AI and robotics has been implemented in agriculture. Those are resulting very outstanding. So, therefore, I am emphasizing it is the very timely topic, and the lead Integral University has taken. I am associated with Integral University since more than 25 years. And I witnessed all his step forwards, his growth, his visibility. So he is one of the leader in education, research, as well as the teaching. He is also working for social cause. So that type of lead we expect from them, and we hope that the deliberations will come out with very good recommendations for the country. AI and robotics is the most necessary things for precision agriculture to get harness our maximum potential of agriculture. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, may I have the honor to invite Dr. T. Damodaran, Director ICR, Indian Institute of Subtropical Horticulture. Dr. Damodaran leads research in subtropical fruits, climate resilient plants, biotechnology, horticulture, genetics. His outstanding contribution have earned him several awards, including the Jawaharlal Nehru Award from the Ministry of Agriculture, the Biotech Product Process Development and Commercialization Award from the Ministry of Science and Technology. With this, I invite you, sir, to address the gathering.
Respected and most distinguished guests in the dais and off the dais, and dear delegates, on this August occasion, I really congratulate the organizers and the entire community of Integral University, headed by the Chancellor and a very dynamic Vice Chancellor and Registrar, for taking up such a challenging topic and integrating with a research-driven mode of agriculture and horticulture. Really hats off and congratulations to the organization, and also thanks and gratitude for giving an opportunity to express the views. I'll just be very brief in 5 minutes. I'll orient my speech for just 5 minutes on horticulture sector. If you see how the country has reached just by integration of a precision farming is nothing but integration of the IoT long before, not even this 15 years before, and the mission was formed, they have integrated the thing. I think our honorable former DG, Dr. Punjab Singh Saab, was at that time, was leading after my thing, and that mission has resulted in the leaping jump of horticulture sector to 369 million tons of horticulture crops we have produced. We have surpassed the cereal production in the country. That means the vision of VIKSIT Bharat not only on food security but also focuses on nutritional security. We are heading into a great direction for this. Then we have to still target on now 369 has to go into 415 million tons. If you are going to say that we are going to sit in a position to be a very favorable exporter, because if you have to compete with the dollar and the growing economy of the world, we have to dream of the country which is having very competitive export markets, and these export markets can be harnessed only by the horticulture sector leading in the agriculture, I can say, because of its huge requirement, and the whole world is like our previous speakers, Dr. Shashne has mentioned. Now, if you are going to convert into medicine, into food, back into the system, we need to have a great nutritional security, and that one such security can be attained only by leaping increase in the production of fruit crops, where now we stand 143 million tons. We are now the number one in the country production, but the same has to be diverted into the currency production. How it can be done by integration of value chain system with the IoT models. IoT is just not only having a precision farming integrated with specific irrigation and forecast-based spraying and other thing. In the value chain, now we have to think about the supply chain. Unless the supply chain is not going to be managed, the global leadership in the horticulture sector, it's going to be a big challenge. See, for example, for 10 years before, we talked of 40 to 50% of post-harvest losses. Now we have reduced to 10 to 15%. And the integration of the technology through the IoT things, then drone-based spraying and supply chain system with cool chain management into the tracking system, and you have a complete linkage of production and other thing. If you are going to produce into the leaps of export markets, we need to have a complete tracking system from farm to the client. That means client should know what amount of vitamins he's taking, what amount of vitamin B12, what amount of carbohydrates is going to take. That type of a system, if you are going to modify, that can be achieved only by integration. But for that integration, we need to have a strong data sets of our research progress. The research progress simultaneously should integrate with that. That means cold chain development means we need to have a right from the harvesting through. Earlier we used to shake, for example, if you take a crop like a mango, we have to harvest it by shaking the tree. Now we have come into the harvesters. The next stage of harvesters is the robotic hands that we can, and cost-effective robotic hands we have to make. Same thing, cool chain is existing. How we are going to bring down the cool chain into the solar-based system so that we can conserve the energy and integrate the cool chain management effectively for the export markets. That means residue-free production. Residue-free production can be achieved only by a sound technological background. That means my humble submission to the entire conference itself, unless we don't have a basic and a strong database on our research system, it's going to be a very challenging and difficult to integrate with the growth of your digital sector, what we are going to focus on the future, that is AI driven or robotics, whatever it is, we need to have a strong data set. Example, I can say, I will conclude my speech by just citing one example, the major crop of mango, where this UP is leading in the entire Indian subcontinent with a 3.2 lakh million hectares. But the fate of the mangoes were really old and 50 years orchards where none of the AI technology can be intervened. We have created smart orchard technology, not only in the research lab, we have created clusters of smart orchards technology. That is why 4 years before, when the Japanese and the other markets used to reject for our UP mangoes based on the residual analysis, now without having any pinpoint on rejection, because of the technology support of creating the clusters of export-oriented clusters, residue-free production, and a gap system, Just 4 technologies in the gap. We intervened for nearly 6,000 farmers for the past 3 years. And this entire 4 interventions like bagging technology and spraying in the optimum time and introduction of the organic smart biosmart formulation into the system. These 3 to 4 technologies have challenged the supply chain and the market chain and the visibility of the Uttar Pradesh mangoes into the international arena, where there is 0% rejection when it goes to the any market. Such types of replicates of clusters needs to be addressed, and these clusters can be integrated with the AA base, because irrigations we are integrating, and we have brought in the canopy management system where we are reducing 50% of the tree height. At the same time, we are focusing on 40% increase in the production, because your drone spray and any AA technology, if you are going to integrate only on a managed canopy, you can generate. This is a one small example I have cited. Lots and lots of examples are need to be done, and challenges are need to be addressed. I am sure this conference will take into consideration a lot of these type of thing and have a deliberations on all this different mode of agriculture and horticulture sector, where the country can prosper into a developed and a VIKSIT Bharat in 2047. Once again, thanks for giving me an opportunity to express some of my views on this dais. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your words of encouragement. It is my honor to introduce Professor Javed Musarrat, the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Integral University, Lucknow, a distinguished academician and a visionary leader in the field of biotechnology and microbiology. He has impressive research portfolio. Under his dynamic leadership, Integral University has seen remarkable growth, emphasizing innovation, academic rigor, interdisciplinary research. His unwavering dedication to advancing education and cultivating young talent has elevated the university's stature as a prominent institution in higher education and scientific discovery. Please join me in welcoming our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarrat.
All distinguished dignitaries on the dais, esteemed guests, delegation from Tashkent, Uzbekistan, participants from all corners of the country, progressive farmers, faculty members, and my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to warmly welcome all of you to this International Congress on Unlocking Artificial Intelligence and Robotics Driven Smart Agriculture for VIKSIT Bharat, which is jointly organized by the Integral Institute of Agricultural Sciences and Technology of our university in collaboration with the Uttar Pradesh Council of Agricultural Research, Lucknow. And I extend my warm greetings to all national and international delegates who have traveled from far and wide to deliberate on this very important theme that is not only contemporary, but critical to the future of agriculture and our beloved nation. I also take the opportunity to express my deep appreciation for the valuable support and collaboration of Dr. Sanjay Singh, the Director General UPCAR, co-organizer, and for the tireless efforts of Professor Haris Siddiqui and Professor Saba Siddiqui, Head Department of Agriculture, and Professor Alvina Farooqui, the organizing secretaries whose organizational commitment have been central to the success of this International Congress. My dear friends, we are envisioning a country as VIKSIT Bharat by 2047, an India which is economically strong, which is socially inclusive, technologically advanced, and of course, environmentally sustainable and globally competitive, as very well said. And at the heart of this vision lies agriculture, the backbone of our nation, the discipline, in fact, which provides livelihood to nearly half of our population, and also the foundation of food and nutrition, providing nutritional security. Though India continues to hold its place among the top agriculture producers and exporters in the world, yet to feed a rising population, to improve farmers' income, and to ensure sustainable resources use, we must embrace smart agriculture, which is powered by artificial intelligence and robotics. We are aware that Indian agriculture today faces formidable challenges. That includes the climate variability and extreme weather events, depleting natural resources, shrinking landholding, deteriorating soil health, rising input costs, and of course, market uncertainties. Therefore, it is urgent, a very urgent need to enhance productivity while ensuring sustainability. Now, these challenges cannot be addressed through conventional approaches alone, and therefore they demand the transformative solutions, and this is where the artificial intelligence and robotic-driven smart agriculture emerges as a game changer and a powerful enabler of national development. We'll see that in just the next few years, advanced technologies such as AI-powered drones, soil sensors, and precision irrigation systems are expected to result in a measurable improvement in productivity and resource uses. A truly VIKSIT Bharat cannot be built unless small and marginal farmers who form the majority are active participants in the technological transformation. AI-powered mobile advisories, decision support systems in local languages, and affordable robotic solutions have the potential to democratize technology, making smart agriculture accessible, inclusive, and equitable. At Inaugural University, and particularly in a Faculty of Agricultural Sciences and the Integral Institute of Agricultural Sciences and Technology, we are committed to promoting interdisciplinary research, integrating agriculture, AI, robotics, data sciences, and engineering. Encouraging the industry, academia, government collaborations, developing skill-oriented, future-ready curricula, nurturing agri-tech startups and innovation ecosystems, training students and farmers to become technology adopters and innovators, not mere users. So our collaboration with the Uttar Pradesh Council of Agricultural Research further strengthens this mission by ensuring that the research outcome translates into field-level impact. This international congress is a powerful platform for knowledge exchange, global best practices, and collaborative research. Agricultural challenges may vary across, but the solutions developed through AI and robotics have universal relevance. I'm confident that the deliberations, research presentations, and interactive sessions in the Congress will generate actionable insights, innovative ideas, and meaningful conclusions and collaborations that will significantly contribute to building a technologically empowered, farmer-centric, and sustainable agricultural ecosystem for VIKSIT Bharat. With these words, I once again welcome all guests, delegates, and also commend the dedicated contribution of Professor Haris Siddiqui, the convener, Professor Sabah Siddiqui, and Professor Alvina Farooqui, the organizing secretaries, all faculty members, scholars and students, volunteers of the Department of Agriculture and from rest of the departments of the university whose enthusiasm, scholarly engagement, and cooperation have ensured a rich and impactful academic experience for all participants. Here in university will ensure that the stay of our all outstation guests and delegates in our campus and outside the campus is comfortable, enjoyable, and scientifically enriching. I wish the International Congress a great success. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. Thanks.
Thank you, sir, for your scholarly insights and inspiring leadership. We have the pleasure of having the esteemed presence of Dr. Nida Fatima, the Additional Pro-Chancellor and Executive Director, Integral Startups Foundation and Center of Incubation and Entrepreneurship Development with us. May I request the volunteer to please welcome ma'am with the little green. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you. It is my honor to invite Honorable Akbar Ahmad Shah, a seasonal political leader from Nepal with extensive experience in governance, public policy, and legislative affairs. He served as Minister for Agriculture and Cooperatives, Government of Nepal, where he contributed significantly to strengthening the agricultural sector, promoting cooperative institutions, and advancing farmer-centric development, initiatives to enhance rural livelihoods and food security. He also has served as a member of the Constituent Assembly and Legislature, the Parliament of Nepal, playing an active role in the country's democratic and constitutional development. Through his legislative and ministerial responsibilities, Honorable Shah has been closely associated with policy formulation, inclusive growth, and institutional reforms, earning recognition for his dedication to public service and nation building. With this, I invite you, sir, for addressing the gathering.
नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, गुड मॉर्निंग। मुझे यहाँ पे आदेश है कि कुछ अंग्रेजी में और कुछ हिंदी में, दोनों भाषाओं में आप संबोधन करें। तो मैं जो आज का टॉपिक है इंटरनेशनल कांग्रेस ऑन अनलॉकिंग आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड रोबोटिक्स ड्राइवन स्मार्ट एग्रीकल्चर फॉर विकास भारत, मैं इकबाल अहमद शाह, संविधान सभा सदस्य, पूर्व कृषि तथा सहकारी मंत्री। मैं आप लोगों को सबसे पहले यहाँ का जो कार्यक्रम है, इस कार्यक्रम में ही मैं सीमित रह करके अपनी जो है अनुभव शेयर करूँगा। Chairperson, Honorable Chancellor and Founder Professor S.W. Uttar, Minister already has gone. Dignitaries, Honorable Professor Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Honorable Registrar Professor Haris Siddiqui, Excellencies, Head of the delegation, distinguished expert, ladies and gentlemen, महामहिमगण, प्रतिनिधि मंडल के प्रमुख, विशिष्ट विशेषज्ञ, देवी और सज्जनों, यहाँ पर उपस्थित सभी महान भावों को, सभी डिग्निटीज को मेरा जो है सलाम है, नमस्कार है, हार्दिक अभिवादन पेश करता हूं। सबसे पहले मैं फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई लाइक टू कांग्रेचुलेट द इंटरनेशनल कांग्रेस एंड एंटायर टीम हु डेवलप दिस आर्टिफिशियल रोबोटिक्स टेक्नोलॉजी फॉर स्मार्ट फार्मिंग फॉर विकास भारत। I hope and I believe that by the help of this robotic technology, farmer will get rid of various difficulties and challenges which they face while farming in India and across the globe. At the same time, the farmers will find very effective and easy way to grow large amounts crops in the field and fulfill the needs of India around the world happily. I like to thank all the community, India and International Congress, who have given me this opportunity to come and join this program for VIKSIT Bharat. It is a great honor and privilege to address this International Congress on unlocking artificial intelligence and robotics-driven smart agriculture. I commend the organizer for convening this important global forum at a time which agriculture technology and climate resilience are deeply interconnected. I am pleased to share perspective from Nepal, a country where agriculture remains central to economic stability, food security, and rural livelihoods. Nepal is agriculture sector is the defined by smallholder farming system, diverse agroecological condition, and strong traditional knowledge. However, it is increasingly challenged by climate variability, land fragmentation, labor shortage, declining productivity, and limited access to modern technology. These realities compel us to move decisively toward innovation-led agricultural transformation. In this regard, artificial intelligence and robotics offer strategic solution not merely as technical tools but as enablers of sustainable and resilient agriculture system. All driven climates and weather analytics and support evidence-based decision making and climate risk management precision agriculture technologies. Integrating remote sensing, soil intelligence, and mechanic learning can improve productivity while conserving water, soil, and biodiversity. All enable crop health diagnostic and early warning system can reduce losses and enhance food safety. Robotics and smart mechanization tailored to local conditions can address labor constraint and improve post-harvesting efficiency. For Nepal, the adoption of all agriculture must be inclusive, affordable, and farmer-centric. Our priority is to ensure the technology advancement empowers smallholders, women, and youth while strengthening institutional capacity, digital infrastructure, and data governance frameworks. His Excellencies and dignitaries, regional cooperation is the fundamental to achieving these objectives. In this context, India stands as a valued and trusted partner. India is leadership in artificial intelligence, digital public infrastructure, space technology, and agriculture innovation provide significant opportunities for the collaboration. India experience in all AI-based advisory service, satellite enabled crop ministries, dignities, farmer platform, and agri robotics offer particularly and scalable holders relevant to Nepal agricultural landscape. मैं अपने वाणी को विराम देने से पहले आप सब लोगों का ध्यान आकर्षण करना चाहता हूं कि भारत का पड़ोसी राष्ट्र नेपाल, जो नेपाल और भारत का संबंध जो है आदि से सदियों से एक बहुत ही प्रगाढ़ संबंध रहा है। नेपाल और भारत का संबंध एक रोटी और बेटी का संबंध रहा है। भारत के आजादी के बाद जब नेपाल स्थित काठमांडू में भारत सरकार का राजदूतावास का जब वहां पे स्थापना हुआ, लगभग 78 साल हुआ, तब से भारत सरकार ने भारतीय राजदूतावास के माध्यम से लगभग 500 से ज्यादा विद्यार्थी जो आईसी एग्रीकल्चर, बीएससी एग्रीकल्चर, एमएससी एग्रीकल्चर, पीएचडी में भारत सरकार ने शिक्षा दिया है, निःशुल्क शिक्षा स्कॉलरशिप दिया है। यही नहीं, भारत सरकार ने नेपाल में कृषि से संबंधित बहुत सारी परियोजनाओं को संचालित किया है और खास करके नेपाल में भारत द्वारा बहुत ही सारे कृषि से संबंधित टेक्नोलॉजी, यंत्र और बहुत सारे उपकरण उपलब्ध कराए हैं। मैं इकबाल अहमद शाह भारत और आप सभी के प्रति आभार व्यक्त करता हूं और मैं आज का जो ये कन्वेंशन है, जो इंटरनेशनल कांग्रेशन ऑन द अनलॉकिंग आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड रोबोटिक्स ड्राइवन स्मार्ट एग्रीकल्चर फॉर भारत विकास विकास भारत, आप लोगों ने जो ये कार्यक्रम किया है इसके लिए मैं तहे दिल से आप लोगों को जो है मुबारकबाद देना चाहता हूं। आई हार्टली कांग्रेचुलेशन कि आपका जो है ये मिशन कामयाब रहे और बहुत ही भव्य और सभ्य और भव्य के साथ ये कार्यक्रम का आप लोगों ने आयोजन किया है। ये बहुत ही खुशी की बात है और सबसे ज्यादा मैं आपको हृदय से डॉक्टर अख्तर साहब, आपने जो बहुत ही जैसे डॉक्टर सैयद साहब, सर सैयद साहब ने जो किया, वैसे आपने 4 लोगों को एक झोपड़ी में रख करके जो शिक्षा का ज्ञान दिया, आज इसका ये प्रतिफल है। आपने हमको मौका दिया, मैं तहे दिल से आपका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूं। धन्यवाद। सलाम अलैकुम।
Thank you, sir. We are deeply honored by your graceful presence, your guidance-inspiring words full of vigor and enthusiasm. Thank you, sir. We have the privilege of having Dr. M.J. Khan, Chairman Emeritus, Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture, ICFA, New Delhi, with us. He is a distinguished leader in India's food and agriculture sector and currently serves as a Chairman Emeritus. With over 25 years of experience across government, industry, agribusiness, he holds qualification in agriculture business management and a PhD in agribusiness management. He founded the Agriculture Today group and played a pivotal role in establishing ICFA as a national and global platform for policy research, trade felicitation, partnerships, and agribusiness services. With this, may I now request sir to address the gathering.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया ऑनरेबल चांसलर डॉक्टर वसीम अख्तर, ऑनरेबल चांसलर डॉक्टर पंजाब सिंह, डिग्निटीज ऑन द डायस एंड आप सभी लोग। एग्रीकल्चर डॉक्टर साहब आपके बैठे हुए मैं ज्यादा बात करूं अच्छा नहीं लगेगा कि डॉक्टर पंजाब सिंह के बैठे हुए, बट बड़ा रैपिड चेंजेस हो रहे हैं दुनिया भर में एग्रीकल्चर में, दोनों एग्रीकल्चर द वे इट इज डन एंड द फिलॉसफीज अराउंड एग्रीकल्चर एंड अमंग ऑल द फैक्टर्स, वो पॉलिसी इंड्यूस्ड चेंजेस हो रहे हैं या मार्केट इंड्यूस्ड हैं या फिलॉसफी एंड लाइफ स्टाइल इंड्यूस्ड हैं, लेकिन सबसे ज्यादा जो तेजी से जो की ड्राइवर है चेंजेस का वो टेक्नोलॉजी है। और आज इस टॉपिक पे जब टेक्नोलॉजी का टॉपिक है तो इसमें दो राय नहीं है कि टेक्नोलॉजीज दोनों अपॉर्चुनिटी जो है उसको टैप करने के लिए और जो चैलेंजेस हैं उनको एड्रेस करने के लिए दोनों को जो डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज की आज डिस्कशन हो रही है वो बहुत लाजिमी है। नोमैडिक एग्रीकल्चर से ट्रेडिशनल एग्रीकल्चर, फिर मैकेनाइज एग्रीकल्चर, फिर प्रिसीजन एग्रीकल्चर, डिजिटल एग्रीकल्चर, मुझे लगता है आने वाले टाइम में रोबोटिक्स एग्रीकल्चर उस तरफ हम लोग जाएंगे तेजी से। चैलेंज जो बड़ा है कुछ तो बेसिकली ट्रांसैक्शनल रिलेशनशिप है खेत और खेती करने वालों में। खेत की कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशन हम लोगों से है और हम लोगों की एक्सपेक्टेशन कुछ खेत से है कि भाई सेफ एंड न्यूट्रिशन एंड सस्टेनेबली फूड प्रोवाइड करे। खेत को एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि उसको एक हेल्दी सॉइल, एक जो इनपुट्स है वो राइट डोजेज में, दैट इज वेयर द कंसेप्ट ऑफ प्रिसिजन एग्रीकल्चर कम्स। जो चैलेंजेस बड़े हैं वो सबसे बड़ा तो क्लाइमेट चेंज का चैलेंज है जो हम लोग उस पर डिस्कस भी कर रहे हैं। द वर्ल्ड ओवर द बिग कंसर्न दैट ऑल द कमिटमेंट्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट्स एंड द इंस्टीट्यूशंस वो सब भी उसी डायरेक्शन में है। लेकिन इंडिया में एक एडिशनल चैलेंज है, वो ये है कि बड़ी जो पॉपुलेशन है उसको एक अच्छा फूड, सेफ फूड और न्यूट्रिशन की खास करके बात जो है, क्योंकि इंडिया सरप्लस फूड प्रोडक्शन में, सो आर मैनी अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज इवन, लेकिन न्यूट्रिशन में जो अंडर नरिश पॉपुलेशन है वो दुनिया में सबसे ज्यादा हिंदुस्तान की। तो एक तो वो बड़ा चैलेंज है, उसमें प्रिसिजन टेक्नोलॉजीज का रोल क्या हो सकता है। दूसरा, हम करीब दुनिया का 8-8.5% वैल्यू टर्म्स में एग्रीकल्चर में है, करीब $600 बिलियन है आउट ऑफ अबाउट $6 ट्रिलियन की जो एग्रीकल्चर इकोनॉमी है। लेकिन ट्रेड में हमारा हिस्सा डॉक्टर साहब पहली बार हम लोग टॉप 10 में से बाहर हो गए हैं। We used to be 7th, 8th, 9th in the among the exporting countries. We are now, I think, this year 14th पे आ गए हैं, जबकि सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट एग्रीकल्चर इकोनॉमी आफ्टर चाइना जो 1.3 ट्रिलियन की है, हम लोग रफली 47% ऑफ द चाइनीज एग्रीकल्चर वैल्यू, बट मच अहेड ऑफ यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स।
तो इस चैलेंज को कैसे बढ़े, और वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा रोल आ जाता है डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज का, क्योंकि एफिशिएंसी जो एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम में है और एग्रीकल्चर मार्केट सिस्टम में है उसमें, तो देयरफॉर आज के बाद, अभी से इनॉग्रल के बाद में जो सेशन शुरू होंगे, मुझे लगता है वो इस पे फोकस करेंगे कि कैसे एफिशिएंसी एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम की एंड पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम की, इंक्लूडिंग पोस्ट हार्वेस्ट लॉसेज उनको बचाने की, और कैसे ट्रेड मैक्सिमाइज करना है सो दैट ग्लोबल जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं उसमें इंडिया का राइटफुल प्लेस हो, जो हम लोग बहुत नीचे आ गए हैं उसमें से। तो मुझे लगता है कि रोल ऑफ डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजीज इन इंप्रूविंग द फार्मिंग एफिशिएंसी एंड आल्सो एड्रेसिंग द की challenges that the Indian agriculture and global agriculture faces, and also maximizing the opportunity that the changing world order presents before us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your forward-looking perspectives. Now we have with us Shri Sunil Chaudhary, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, CCF, Uttar Pradesh Forest Department. He is a Senior Indian Forest Service Officer of the 1989 batch and currently serves as the Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and Head of Forest Force, PCCF and HOFF, Uttar Pradesh Forest Department. With over 35 years of distinguished service, he has held key positions including Field Director. So he is not here. We have with us Professor S.V.S. Raju, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Banda University of Agriculture and Technology, Banda. Professor S.V.S. Raju, a distinguished agriculture scientist and academic administrator, currently serving as Vice Chancellor, Banda University of Agriculture and Technology, Banda, Uttar Pradesh. Appointed in 2025, he brings decades of experience teaching, research, and university leadership. Formerly a professor of entomology at the Institute of Agriculture Sciences, BHU, he has guided numerous PhD scholars and held key administrative positions. Under his leadership, BUAT achieved A grade from NAC, reflecting significant enhancement in academic quality. Sir, we sincerely appreciate your presence.
Thank you, Professor Alvina Faruqi. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, Shri Dinesh Pratap Singh Ji, our chief guest for today's inaugural function, the Minister of Horticulture and Agriculture, Marketing and Foreign Trade, Government of Uttar Pradesh, Professor Syed Wasim Akhtar Ji, Chancellor, Integral University, Professor Punjab Singh Ji, Chancellor, Rani Lakshmibai, Central Agriculture University, Jhansi. Pardon me if I fail to address the dignitaries sitting on the dais and off the dais by name because of the paucity of time. Esteemed policymakers, researchers, academicians, scientists, industry leaders, farmers, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor and privilege to be present at this prestigious International Congress on Unlocking Artificial Intelligence and Robotic-Driven Smart Agriculture for VIKSIT Bharat. At the outset, let me congratulate the organizers for choosing a theme that lies at the very heart of India's journey towards becoming a VIKSIT Bharat by 2047. Agriculture has always been more than an economic activity for India. It is our culture, livelihood, and identity. Approximately 46% of our population are dependent on agriculture sector, contributing to nearly 18% of the nation's GDP. And this sector is forecasted to raise by 3.86% in the fiscal year 24-25. But friends, if we look back at the time and space and travel back to 50 years, say in 1975, nearly 75% of the population were depending on the agriculture sector, contributing to nearly 48% of the GDP to the Indian nation. This drastic reduction in the population dependency on agriculture and as well as contribution towards the nation's GDP, it's mainly because now the Indian agriculture is facing critical challenges like climate change and weather uncertainty, water scarcity and land degradation, non-availability of the quality seed material, fragmented land holdings, rising input costs, labor shortages, and market volatility. So to overcome these challenges, we have a lot of options to use them as tools, including technology. But it is pertinent to visualize that technology is now being considered as no more an option. it is now become necessity. Just as Green Revolution transformed Indian agriculture in 1960s, AI and robotics driven the agriculture have the potential to usher in the next generation agriculture revolution. We know that the artificial intelligence and machine learning enable us precision farming, crop disease and pest detection, yield prediction and decision support systems, smart irrigation and water management, reduction in drudgery among the small farmer communities, and also the market predictability. So together, artificial intelligence and the robotics promise higher productivity, lower costs, sustainability, and resilience. But friends, we need to remember that for a country like India, with small land holdings and diverse agroecological zones, AI solutions must be affordable, scalable, localized, and farmer friendly. AI models trained on Indian soil data, crop varieties, weather patterns, and regional languages can truly empower the farmers. The mobile-based advisory systems, AI-powered Kisan apps, and voice-enabled tools in local languages can bridge the digital divide. Nevertheless, the advantages are many more as we embrace artificial intelligence and robotics, but we must ensure that technology should empower the farmers, but not to replace them. And the vision of the VIKSIT Bharat can only be achieved through collaborative efforts among government, academia, and research institutions, industry and startups, and as well as the farmers. At this conference, I see this conference as a platform for our young minds and the researchers to focus on real-world agriculture problems and then contribute to the nation building. In conclusion, the artificial intelligence and the robotic-driven smart agriculture is not just about technology. It is about transforming the lives, strengthening rural India, ensuring food security, and building a resilient nation. Let this conference ignite new ideas and foster collaborations and accelerate the journey towards smart agriculture for a VIKSIT Bharat. I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity and congratulate the organizers once again while wishing the conference a great success. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, and Jai Anusandhan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your very warm wishes. We sincerely appreciate your thoughtful address and academic guidance. We have the privilege of having with us Mr. Mazin A. Nayyaf Masoodi, who serves as a minister plenipotentiary and in charge of the League of Arab States mission to India, representing the collective interest of Arab states. He actively engages with Indian government officials and community leaders to strengthen cooperation in trade, development, healthcare, and cultural relations. He regularly engages with Indian government officials, diplomatic counterparts, and community religious leaders to promote dialogue, cultural understanding, and regional collaboration. With this, may I now request Mr. Mazin to address the gathering.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Honorable Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Ambassador of Gambia, diplomats, deans, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, dear students, and honored guests. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It is an honor for me to participate in this special occasion of ARISA-VBCON 2025 on behalf of the Arab countries and Arab League. I would like to thank Dr. Said Nadim Akhtar, Pro-Chancellor, Integral University, for inviting me in this event. Ladies and gentlemen, before talking about this event, I would like to express my highest consideration and appreciation to Indian government for their permanent support to Arab issues, especially Palestinian issue. We always consider India as a strategic partner, and we urge the Indian government to keep playing a significant role in the global politics as pro-Arab. Ladies and gentlemen, dear students, it's my pleasure to be part of ARISA-VBCON 2025 at Integral University as India moves towards VIKSIT BHARAT. The role of robotics and smart agriculture is very important in improving productivity, sustainability, and farmer livelihoods. This Congress is a valuable platform for connecting research with real-world agriculture solutions and nurturing innovation among young minds. I commend the organizer for this timely initiatives and wish the conference a great success. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to whose dedication to education and public service has paved the way for many initiatives. We thank the efforts that have been put to using science in different escapes of life and organizing various events from time to time in this field. On behalf of the Arab country and the Arab League missions, I would like to say that we are willing and looking forward for having a better and stronger cooperation in education sector with your university. We will work together to enhancing and developing relation between both sides and between the people of the two nations at the education level. Ladies and gentlemen, let me now to apprise you briefly about the League of Arab States. The League of Arab States organization, it was established 22nd March 1945, which leaders of 7 countries signed a formal declaration entitled the Charter of League of Arab States, marking the foundation of the 22-member regional organization. We have 22 members, 11 in West Asia and 11 in North Africa. The League of Arab States has been taking major steps toward increasing and enhancing politics, social, cultural, education, economic ties between India and the Arab world, which culminated in the establishment of India-Arab Forum December 2008. The Secretary General of Arab League visited India in 2013 and he signed second MOU with India to boost mutual cooperation and step toward in developing and enhancing the friendly ties between India and the Arab country. The fruits of the cooperation between India and the Arab side can be seen in the bilateral achievement which have resulted in many conferences and meetings. Relations between India and the Arab world. In this regard, it's worth mentioning the first, second, fourth, and sixth Indo-Arab partner cooperation in economic relations, which was held in New Delhi, while the third and fifth was held in Abu Dhabi and Muscat, Oman. Also, I would like to mention about the first India-Arab University President Conference was held in India 2023, and your university was a part of this event. And now we want to mention about what will happen in we have a lot of conferences and meetings. It will be held in India on the Arab side. The League of Overseas Mission in India discussed with Ministry of Foreign Affairs of India to hold the following conferences and meeting under Indo-Arab Forum. The second India-Arab Ministerial Meeting for Foreign Affairs will be held in India 31st January 2026. The third India-Arab Cultural Festival will be held in India very soon. The second Indian-Arab meeting in media, it will be held in Bahrain. And the second Indian-Arab Energy Conference will be held in Goa, India, 27 January 2026. And the second Indian Arab Universities President Conference will be held in Ajman, United Arab of Emirates, 11-12 February 2026. Once again, I would like to express my sincerest and deepest thanks to Integral University and Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, for inviting me in this special occasion and for giving me this opportunity to address this outstanding gathering. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We deeply appreciate your esteemed presence, your gracious remarks, and perspectives on international cooperation. We have the esteemed presence of Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar, the Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Integral University. Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar is an accomplished academic administrator with a strong educational background and deep commitment to higher education. He provides strategic leadership to promote academic excellence, research development, and institutional development while strengthening governance and aligning the university with national and global standards. We invite you, sir, for your thoughtful remarks.
Thank you very much. The President of the ceremony, Honorable Chancellor, the Honorable Co-Founder, Mrs. Azra Wasim, His Excellency, Mr. Mustafa Jawara, the Ambassador of Gambia to India, His Excellency, Dr. Mazin Al-Masoodi, Head of the League of Arab Union here in India, His Excellency, Dr. Nardev Singh, Professor Punjab Singh, esteemed Vice Chancellors and Directors of National Research Institutions in the city and in the country, the additional Pro-Chancellors, esteemed guests, the Secretary General of the Indo-Arab Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, Dr. Wael, our guests who have joined us from abroad, participants of this conference, my dear students and ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good afternoon to all of you and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you all to this International Congress on Unlocking Artificial Intelligence and Robotics-Driven Smart Agriculture for VIKSIT Bharat. And please, the organizing team, accept my congratulations for organizing this grand Congress. Friends, agriculture today stands at a historic crossroad, as very well explained by Dr. M.J. Khan earlier. On one side are age-old challenges, climate uncertainty, resource stress, fragmented markets, and farmer vulnerability. On the other side lies a powerful opportunity: artificial intelligence, robotics, biotechnology, and digital innovation. All these are capable of transforming agriculture from reactive to predictive, from subsistence to sustainable prosperity. So this Congress is not merely about technology, but about purpose. The vision of VIKSIT Bharat 2047 cannot be achieved without a VIKSIT Krishi, an agriculture system that is smart, resilient, inclusive, and farmer-centric. So what makes this conference truly special is its holistic design. And over the next 2 days, the platform that this Congress provides will deliberate on predictive and climate resilient agriculture, AI and robotics in livestock and veterinary sciences, smart agri-supply chains and market intelligence, urban and vertical farming, and industry connect, funding pathways, and farmer-led innovation. So this convergence of policy, science, technology, industry, and farmers is exactly what our country, what our nation, and what our world at large demands. I take this moment to acknowledge the outstanding roles of several government bodies, the ICAR, the Uttar Pradesh Council of Agricultural Research, GIZ, and our own Integral Institute of Agricultural Science and Technology, who together reflect a shared commitment to research that does not remain confined to laboratories, but reaches the fields, markets, and lives. Ladies and gentlemen, Integral University firmly believes that universities must act as innovation ecosystems, where interdisciplinary collaboration converts ideas into impact, and where students are trained not just for jobs, but for nation building. To our young researchers and students attending this conference, to all the delegates who have come from far and wide to this conference, you are not merely observers, you are our most important stakeholders. The future of Indian and global agriculture will be shaped by your ideas, your ethics, and your courage to innovate. And to our farmers and practitioners, your lived experience grounds every theory discussed here. Technology must serve you, empower you, and enhance your dignity. हमारे किसान भाइयों के लिए आपने जो एक्सपीरियंस काम करके और जी के सीखा है, वो यहाँ डिस्कस होने वाली किसी भी तकनीक और किसी भी टेक्नोलॉजी से ऊपर है. यहाँ पे जो कुछ भी डिस्कस होगा, नई नई तकनीकें, वो सब आपकी सेवा के लिए होनी चाहिए, आपके सशक्तिकरण के लिए होनी चाहिए और आपकी गरिमा को बढ़ाने के लिए होनी चाहिए. Before I conclude, I congratulate the entire organizing team, our convener, the organizing secretaries, faculty members, and students, whose dedication has made this international gathering possible. May this Congress lead to new collaborations, actionable solutions, and policies rooted in compassion and science. I finish by saying that तकनीक तभी सार्थक है जब वो खेत तक पहुंचे और विकास तभी पूर्ण है जब हमारे किसान सशक्त हों. I wish this Congress every success and hope that its outcomes meaningfully contribute to smart agriculture, food security, and a truly VIKSIT Bharat. Thank you and Jai Hind.
We sincerely thank you, sir, for your insightful address, continued leadership, and a very strong motivation for achieving our university's motto of inspiring excellence. Sky is the limit. It still resonates with all of us. Thank you, sir. We have the privilege of having His Excellency Dr. Manoj Nardev Singh, Secretary General, African Nation Rural Development Organization, ARDO, New Delhi, with us. He is an eminent international development leader, a national of Mauritius. He has been associated with ARDO since 2014 and assumed office as Secretary General in September 2019. His leadership focuses on strengthening South-South cooperation through sustainable agriculture, capacity building, technology dissemination, and rural livelihood development across Asia and Africa. Prior to joining ARDO, he held senior positions with the government of Mauritius, contributing to economic research and cooperative development. Dr. Nardev Singh holds an MSc in economics and a PhD in finance, bringing strong academic and policy expertise to national rural development initiatives. With this, I invite you, sir, to address the August gathering.
Thank you very much, MC, for the introduction, the very long introduction. I will say, Honorable Excellencies, guests on the dais, all protocol respected because of paucity of time. And our predecessors have been summarizing all the issues. But as Secretary General of ARDU, ARDU is the African Asian Rural Development Organization. I'm privileged to bring to this very big gathering warm salutations from 32 governments of Africa and Asia. Thanks and deep appreciation to the Integral University and the organizing team for having this very, very crucial event. I will say very timely and commendable event on unlocking AI, robotics-driven smart agriculture for VIKSIT BHARAT. Again, the opportunity given to me as Secretary General to talk on behalf of 32 governments to address this wonderful gathering of politicians, professionals, policymakers, students, youngsters, youth who are the future of our economy and especially of agriculture and agribusiness. And I'm very grateful for all the visionaries who are developing technologies to take them down to the farmers. Unfortunately, I don't speak that much of Hindi, but I would like to pay all regards to the farmers who are the reason why we are here. I'm very much grateful that we are going to ponder on the future of agriculture, agribusiness for what we are calling VIKSIT BHARAT, especially nowadays when we know that we are having to deal with profound changes, be it on the global order, we call it geo-techno-technic shifts happening, transformation, disruptions. Some places we see that miseries are happening because of various reasons, and these are happening at outstanding speeds and magnitudes. While we have to deal simultaneously with normal evolution of the political, economic, social, technological, and all, especially demographic changes in Africa and Asia. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, AI and robotics are not only buzzwords nowadays, they are realities. Some of the professors and dignitaries have given the explanation how revolution is happening. And we've got a few member countries who are very advanced. And I appreciate that India is taking the lead also in the AI business, especially for agri-business models. We are also, I think one professor elaborated on robotics. Robotics will take us further down the line to increase the productivity, to decrease whatever miseries and hardships for women, youngsters in villages. We will also be able to streamline our supply chain, connect our small farmers to markets regionally, internationally, reduce our food wastage, improve transparency, improve fairness in the value chain. So AI could easily become the next revolution for our rural areas. And it's no secret that we are all living in Asia and Africa, especially, we are living in villages. So we have got a high hope on this conference, on this Congress, to take us to transformative potential for Asia and Africa. Especially nowadays when we are talking about SDGs in our countries in Asia and Africa, we are already high on the SDGs. We are very near to the computation time. 2030 is only 5 years left behind, time ticking fast. We are already thinking about post-SDGs, where AI, robotics will play a very important role. So in this context, I'm very happy that we'll take also the agenda when progressing with VIKSIT BHARAT, the AU 2063. We will also have to look into the possibilities of reconstruction in some of our member countries, especially in the Middle East, in sub-Saharan Africa. We do understand that VIKSIT Bharat is based on 4 basic pillars: the Yuva, the Garib, Mahila, or Andata. If I'm translating, it's youth, poor, woman, and Kisan, and farmers. These are the same agendas which are high on economic and political agendas of all our member countries. So we look towards India, and India's VIKSIT Bharat will be a guide in the global south. The global south is having lots of expectations in technology and technology dissemination from India. There is also that clarion call to facilitate the adoption of AI and robotics, innovative and affordable technology for inclusive, sustainable agricultural development in all our member countries. My platform, the African Asian Rural Development Organization, is a platform which will be able to connect all countries, including India, which is very fast in sorting out the issues faced by our rural dwellers. So, ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, I would like to say that we will be offering our platform to the Integral University and to all the dignitaries and all the institutions here, because we are a very important, vibrant platform advocating high-end capacity building program, research and technology dissemination to rural areas. We are championing the idea of having more science for society. And this is the only way out if we want to sort out a series of problems. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the youngsters, I would like to remind you that we've got 3.5 billion people living in rural areas. And in Africa and Asia, there are 90% of this total 3.5. Most of them, bearing a few exceptions, we are having serious issues. We've got many reports which are highlighting the seriousness of the issues. I'm very happy that we'll be here connecting with top academic and research institutions, with many institutions, so that we can bridge technological gaps, bring that AI and robotics to our rural areas. Let's develop more and more startups. I'm happy that the university has a series of startups. We would like to take many of them to our different member countries. We've got excellencies from our countries sitting down present here. So in that spirit of what you call Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we'll take the whole world as one family. India has already taken the lead when G20 was there, is still taking the lead. Would like to enhance the outcome and the outreach of the university, and especially what the deliberations of the Congress. So let me take this opportunity again to thank the university, the organizers, and all those who are going to deliberate, so that this is a really grandiose event, and we need all these events to trigger more development in many of our member countries. We will take all the robotics, AI development for resilient, inclusive, digital, innovative agricultural ecosystem, which will be rooted, as rightly said, in equity, fairness, and empowerment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for honoring us with your presence and thoughtful address. We also have the proud privilege of having His Excellency Mustafa Jawara, High Commissioner of the Republic of the Gambia in India. With concurrent accreditation to neighboring countries, he was appointed in 2021 and has actively worked to strengthen bilateral relations between the Gambia and India in areas such as education, digital cooperation, governance, and cultural exchange. Under his leadership, the Gambian High Commission has facilitated academic partnership, capacity building initiatives, and people-to-people engagement programs. With this, may I now request you to please address the gathering.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that introduction. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning or good afternoon. Namaste. I am profoundly glad an honor to be here once again at Integral University. Founder and Chancellor, Professor S.W. Akhtar and Madam Akhtar, Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Nadeem Akhtar, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Musharat, thank you for inviting me to grace this momentous occasion. Honorable Ministers of the Government of Uttar Pradesh, Commissioners, Deans, faculty, staff, farmers, my fellow diplomats from New Delhi, the Honorable Secretary General of ARDO, my good friend, Mr. Masin from the Arab League, and Mr. Abdul Latif from the Iraqi Embassy, and Dr. Abdul from the Arab League Chamber of Commerce. As we gather here today, the world is witnessing a significant information transformation in the way we produce, process, and consume food. The fourth industrial revolution is transforming agriculture, and we must harness AI and robotics to ensure a sustainable food secure future. The global population is projected to reach 9.7 billion by 2050, placing significant pressure on agricultural systems, especially in the global south, including the Gambia. Climate change, soil degradation, and water scarcity are threatening crop yields, while farmers face numerous challenges, including labor shortages and rising costs. AI and robotics can transform agriculture, making it more efficient, productive, and sustainable by leveraging data analytics, machine learning, and robotics. We can optimize crop yields. Precision farming techniques can increase crop yields by up to 30%, reduce waste. AI-powered predictive analysis can minimize crop losses and reduce food waste, improve resource allocation. Smart irrigation systems and precision agriculture can reduce water consumption by up to 50%. The other day, I have a Gambian student who has a project the project is about agriculture, smart agriculture. He presented it to my office, and I recommended that that project would be presented to the Minister of Agriculture in the Gambia, so that we can use it in our systems. Enhancing decision-making, data-driven insights can empower farmers to make informed decisions, reducing risks and improving profitability. Real-world applications. Precision farming companies like John Deere and Trimble are already using AI-powered tractors and drones to optimize crop yields. Vertical farming. Startups like AeroFarms and Plenty are using AI and robotics to grow crops in controlled environments, increasing yields while reducing water usage. Livestock monitoring. AI-powered sensors and cameras can monitor animal health, reducing disease outbreaks and improving animal welfare. Unlocking the potentials. To fully harness the potential of AI and robotics in agriculture, we need to invest in infrastructure, develop data platforms to collect, analyze, and share data. Foster collaborations, encourage partnerships between farmers, researchers, and industry leaders. Develop inclusive policies, create policies that support adoption of AI and products in robotics in agriculture, ensuring benefits for all stakeholders. The Gambia can benefit from this AI adventure. Increase crop yields. AI-powered precision farming can optimize crop management, resulting in higher yields and improving product quality for Gambian farmers. improve resource efficiency. Smart irrigation systems and AI-driven water management can reduce water waste and optimize fertilizer applications, enhance food security. Robotics and AI can help monitor crop health, detect diseases, and predict weather patterns, reducing crop losses. Job creations and skill development. The adoption of AI and robotics can create new job opportunities in agriculture, such as data analysis and equipment maintenance. Opportunities in agriculture increase competitiveness. Digitization of agriculture can improve the Gambia's competitiveness in global markets, attracting investments and boosting economic growth. AI-powered drone sensors can monitor soil health, crop growth, and weather patterns, enhancing data-driven decision-making. Smart irrigation, AI-driven irrigation systems can optimize water usage, reduce waste, and improve crop yields. Crop monitoring, AI-powered cameras and sensors can detect diseases and pests, enabling early interventions and reduce crop losses. The challenges, we have many challenges. Limited infrastructure, inadequate internet connectivity, and electricity access in rural areas. However, to inform this gathering, by December 2026, the Gambia is expected to achieve 100% electricity coverage, which is highly unprecedented for a country in the global south. We are getting there slowly. High cost and AI robotics technologies can be expensive for small-scale farmers. Limited technical expertise, need for training and capacity building for farmers and technicians. Data management, ensuring data security and accessibility for farmers. In conclusion, AI and robotics have many potentials to revolutionize agriculture, making it more efficient, sustainable, and productive. Let us work together to unlock the potential and ensure a secure future for generations to come. And my objectives from this gathering, I think the government of the Gambia, the Integral University, Department of Agriculture, can look into signing an MOU in order to assist the Gambian farmers to achieve access this technology. Thank you for your time. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We deeply appreciate your gracious remarks and perspective on international cooperation. And I have the honor of introducing Professor Punjab Singh, the Honorable Chancellor Rani Lakshmibai Central Agricultural University, Jhansi, with us today, a distinguished agricultural scientist, academic leader. He holds an MSc in Agriculture from Agra University and a PhD in Water Management from IIT Kharagpur in collaboration with the University of California, has served internationally with the FAO, a fellow of leading scientific academies. Professor Singh has published over 350 research papers, guided numerous research scholars, and continues to contribute actively to agricultural policy research and institutional development in India. With this, may I now request Professor Punjab Singh to please address the gathering.
Thank you very much and good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Professor Akhtar Sahab, Madam Akhtar, ambassadors, His Excellencies from different countries, ministers, vice chancellors, deans and directors on the dais, and very distinguished friends. I can very largely see from African countries, from Arab world, and then South Asia becomes a real integration for the region which we want to develop. So I congratulate the organizer, the very first step, that they have really thought of getting people who really matter in discussing the issue which is important for today. And therefore, while welcoming you, let me say that it's an immense pleasure for me to participate in this International Congress and share some thoughts which I thought is important while we are looking for AI and machine learning and robotics, what are the major issues that we should focus when you move forward in actually implementing and bringing down to the level to the users? And before I do that, let me remind you rather that Indian agriculture sector has several well-documented historic success stories, which has made India the world's second largest producer of food grains and the fourth largest, fastest growing economy with a nominal GDP of $4.1 trillion and projected to be $32 trillion by end of century when we complete and reach to the VIKSIT Bharat 2047. From a situation of chronic food shortage and dependence on imports during 80s, India today has one of the largest grain reserve and is a major exporter of cereals and other agricultural products. The key drivers of India's economic growth have been robust domestic demand, investment in infrastructure, growth in service sector, favorable microeconomic policies, stable governance, and applications of modern science and technologies. However, the impressive list of achievement must be assessed with the pressing problems that continue to face the policymakers, especially distressing human development indices with respect to life expectancy, maternal and child mortality and malnutrition in most of rural India. Few of the wrongly conceived policies, namely the manner in which the Green Revolution has bypassed rain-fed agriculture areas, where majority of the Indian rural population live, a skewed landholding pattern, and almost 3/4 of the farm households subsidizing on a plot site for less than 1 hectare, ecological degradation, stagnation in productivity of major cereals, declining public investment in agriculture, and mistargeted subsidies that are causing fiscal stress accentuated this cause and effect process. The cumulative impact of whole policy since 1950 on poverty alleviation and employment generation broadly shows that despite a rapid fall in contribution to GDP from 58% to 17% now, agriculture even today remains a crucial sector of the economy, employing almost half of the labor force. And therefore, agriculture as part of the world agriculture system have to keep pace with the fast and vastly changing technologies, new products and product varieties, expanding and complicated information system, new market strategies, new services, and so on. The role of knowledge, therefore, knowledge and skill is paramount. Education holds the key to all these emerging prerequisites. Investment in people skill and competence is key determinant of a sustainable economy and of capacity of individuals to participate in economic and social life. The education system as a course to the youth target those who possess the aptitude for agriculture, charge them with needed know-how and confidence to enter into new area of agriculture, business, contract farming, consultancy, reliable suppliers and marketeers of products, developing herbal medicines, charter agro-tourism and ecotourism. This is more urgent today when we are moving in digital world and fast-changing global economy. Now, the topic that we are referring, the artificial intelligence, covers a large range of different types of advanced digital technology system in which human-crafted set of rules are used to manipulate information and produce outputs, and machine learning system in which algorithms and statistical methods rely on typically large quantity of data, what we call the big data, are used to carry out pattern identification and inference, producing predictions, decision, and actions for a particular task. Thus, AI is renowned for its prowess, a big data analysis, and pattern recognition, and is revolutionizing the numerous domains, including agriculture, health, and climate change. As the world faces increasing pressure from population growth, climate change, and food security concerns, AI has emerged as one of the pivotal role and sustainability The rapid expansion of AI's transformative potential in the agriculture sector is quite visible, and research and educational institutions across India must tap AI tools in various facets, including crop improvement, crop management, and crop protection, benefiting a wide spectrum of stakeholders. For example, AI can revolutionize crop breeding programs, including data collection, unlocking genetic diversity within gene banks, refining crop traits by improving the precision gene editing systems, and bringing the genotype phenotype gap. All these can potentially accelerate the development of climate resilient crop cultivars, provide tailored advice to water and nutrient management, offer weather predictions, and help access to the impact of climate change on agri-food system. Additionally, AI-enabled tools can optimize cropping system, enhance resources use efficiency, agriculture sustainability, productivity improvement, and effective management of pests and diseases. And enabled technologies can help in integrating diverse data streams, including crop data, weather data, soil reports, and historical records for more informative decision making. The integration of artificial intelligence in agriculture is being applied in diverse ways in India. You must be aware of various government-led initiatives to the private sector innovations. For example, the National Artificial Intelligence Mission, coordinated by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, is an initiative launched by the Government of India to harness the power of AI for economic growth and social development. The mission aims to position India as a global leader in AI research and application across various sectors, including healthcare, agriculture, and education, while developing a comprehensive policy framework for AI governance. AI governance, ethics, data privacy, and security to ensure responsible and sustainable use of AI technologies. The Ministry of Agriculture has developed the National Pest Surveillance System and utilizes AI for crop health monitoring using field photographs and satellite data. Private sector institutions have been developing and deploying various AI-based apps for precision farming using drones and satellites, imagined to crop monitoring, pest decision, and soil health assessment. AI-powered chatbots like Kisan E-Mitra offers farmers with information on government schemes, while offline solutions support those with limited connectivity, while pilot projects or research initiatives have demonstrated promising results in AI application, from precision farming to climate adaptation. Scaling these technologies requires coordinated policy infrastructure development and inclusive sectoral management. Now, 21st century agriculture is characterized by technology-driven approach like precision agriculture, AI, and robots to increase efficiency, sustainability, and yield while addressing global food security and climate change. Important innovations includes AI, GPS, sensors, and drones for data-driven decision-making, as well as plant genomics, controlled environment agriculture, and renewable energy integration to overcome traditional limitations. Indian agriculture sector has undergone a significant transformation, over the decades, emerging as a robust contributor to the nation's economic growth and global trade. Through remarkable strides in production, diversification, exports, and innovative farmer market linkages models, the sector has demonstrated resilience and adaptability. Building on this strong foundation, India is well positioned, I want to underline, to unlock even greater potential by addressing emerging challenges and leveraging opportunities to fulfill the aspirations of VIKSIT Bharat at 2047, when we used to see that, number one, extreme poverty, hunger, and malnutrition are eliminated, income, wealth, and opportunity are more equally and fairly distributed, and all citizens enjoy free, pollution-free, healthy environment and work cohesively, irrespective of the caste, creed, race, to use to protect the nation's natural limited resources for themselves and for the future generation. To achieve this, we need to prioritize our research. I want to again emphasize on this in areas such as for thinking for all of you, that we must focus on precision agriculture and smart farming, climate resilient crops, vertical and urban farming, and green agriculture, soil health and regenerative agriculture, sustainable pest and disease management, agri-biotechnology and genetic engineering. Water conservation and smart irrigation system agriculture must now evolve from a production-oriented science to a sustainability-centered and technology-integrated discipline. A science that ensures not just more crop per drop of water or nutrient per hectare, but more prosperity per unit of resource with less environmental harm is the underlining word that we must emphasize now. We must think and understand the system agriculture as its interconnectedness between natural resource, inputs, human knowledge, and institution. Agriculture of the future, therefore, must serve three purposes of productivity: to ensure that we continue to feed a growing population through science-based intensification; profitability, to make farming economically viable for smallholders through diversification, value addition, and market entry; and thirdly, the planetary health, to restore soil, water, and biodiversity while reducing the environmental footprint in agriculture. In achieving these, crop diversification integrated farming system will be our most effective instrument. How smart technology can be used by scientists for achieving these targets at a large scale is a bigger challenge today. Therefore, the scientists must lead this transformation through innovation, integration, and inclusiveness. And when we talk of smart agri-food system, we refer to comprehensive framework that uses digital intelligence, data integration, and ecological insight to guide every decision from sowing to storage. A smart system is one where soil health is digitally monitored and dynamically managed. Water is applied based on precision need, not convention. Nutrients are delivered in synchrony with plant demand. Cropping decisions are climate informed, and value chain are transparent, equitable, and circular. And therefore, lastly, the key technology that we are referring are AI and machine learning used for tasks like crop monitoring, automated planting and harvesting, and optimizing resources like water and energy through data analysis. Precision farming leverages data for sensors, drones, GPS, and manages field inputs with high accuracy, leading to more efficient use of chemicals, water, and fertilizers. And plant genomics leads to advanced genetic techniques are used for developed crops that are high yielding, more nutritious, and more resistant to pest, disease, and climate stress. And vertical farming and hydroponics, growing crops in vertical stakes layer, offers often in controlled indoor environment which uses less land and less water. Robotics and automation include the use of self-driving tractors, another robotic system for planting, weeding, and harvesting, which can increase the efficiency of and reduce the need for manual labor. Integrated pest management, a more sustainable approach that uses combination of methods such as introducing natural predators or using targeted biological agents to control pests with reduced reliance on chemical pesticides. And lastly, the implementation options are technology adoption is one, where use of modern techniques such as precision farming, digital tools, and platform for better field monitoring and decision making, leveraging artificial intelligence for smart irrigation by analyzing soil moisture and climate data, as well as other emerging technology like drones and computer vision. Build data platforms that provide tangible, high-impact services and outcome for farmers to improve productivity and profitability. And secondly, the sustainable and diversified farming includes adopt sustainable practices such as organic farming, agroforestry, and crop diversification to enhance productivity and protect the environment, improve water use efficiency through efficient irrigation system, and diversify income system by encouraging allied activities, focus on climate-resilient crops, which can also improve soil health through nitrogen fixation. And then the other important aspect is economic and social empowerment, enhance financial inclusion through improved market access, farmer cooperatives, organize smallholders and rural communities to improve their bargaining power and participation in the value chain, and encourage private sectors involving to share risk, providing financing and create value added. And then lastly, the support policies and initiative continuous in strengthen support from government programs like Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi and the Digital Agriculture Mission, minimum support price system, and crop insurance to stabilize farmers' income and promote growth. Develop protocols that allow smallholders to generate revenue through carbon trading and create other economic activities, incentives for environmental stewardship. And priority, therefore, we need to bridge this digital divide through investment in digital infrastructure, training and localized AI applications that is essential to scale AI adoption for strengthening agriculture productivity and food security and achieve the goal of VIKSIT Bharat 2047. With these words, I would just want to make an appeal that while we are here for today and tomorrow, we should be able to really focus. AI is a very simple, as was said, it's not a buzzword now, it's a reality. But then training people to understand, when I say training, I'm saying the training the lowest level of people who are actually going to use it. किसान जो हमारे हैं उनको इस knowledge से अवगत ही नहीं कराना है बल्कि train how to use it, but ultimately they are going to use it. And I think we are able to do that. The good sign is that India is taking a good lead, and we are hopeful that we will be able to carry this and say proudly that we have largely adopted and have achieved the goal of all that we are saying of not only production, but also sustaining the ecology and the social fabrics in general. So I really congratulate the Chancellor, sir, for his leadership to the university, his additional vice chancellors, his director, and vice chancellor, everyone, those who have been able to collect people from all across the world, I would say, but at least this part of the world, and every corner of India, they certainly will take the benefit of this. And this is how we are really going to let them know the awareness of best to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your practical insights and strategic vision. We have the proud privilege of having the esteemed presence of Padma Shri Kalimullah Khan Saab, who is popularly known as the Mango Man of India, an Indian horticulturalist and fruit breeder known for his accomplishment in breeding mangoes and other fruits. He is known to have grown over 300 different varieties of mango on a single tree using grafting techniques. I would like to request the volunteers to please welcome sir with the little green. A huge round of applause for our Mango Man of India, Padma Shri Haji Kalimullah Khan Saab. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a souvenir is more than a publication. It is the intellectual imprint of a moment in time. It captures ideas that inspire, visions, guide, aspire to bring us together in a shared journey. The souvenir of ARISA-VBCON 2025 stands as a testament to collective vision, wisdom, innovation, and our commitment to shaping the future of agriculture through science and technology. May I now request the honorable dignitaries on the dais to kindly unveil the release of this commemorative volume of the souvenir of ARISA-VBCON 2025, which will serve as a lasting symbol of today's dialogue and tomorrow's transformation. So, a huge round of applause for the release of the souvenir of the ARISA-VBCON 2025. Thank you, dignitaries. Now, may I now request the volunteers to bring the mementos for the felicitation of the Director ICR-CISH, Dr. T. Damodaran. He needs to leave, so we'll be doing the felicitation ceremony for Dr. T. Damodaran, the Director ICR-CISH. So I request the convener, Dr. Haris Siddiqui, to present the memento to Dr. T. Damodaran. Thank you. We have the proud privilege of having with us Mrs. Azra Wasi, Madam Chancellor, and the co-founder of Integral University. She has been a guiding force in shaping the Integral University's vision and values since its inception. She has consistently remained at the forefront of the educational ecosystem, extending her unwavering support in the university's mission of delivering inclusive and quality education. With this, may I now request Madam Chancellor, Mrs. Azra Ma'am, to give her blessings to the audience. A huge round of applause for Madam Chancellor and co-founder Integral University.
On the dais, off the dais, deans, directors, faculty members, dear students और सम्मान योग्य किसान भाइयों और बहनों, गुड आफ्टरनून, नमस्कार, अस्सलाम वालेकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। आज का दिन बहुत ही खास और बहुत ही मुबारक दिन है, क्योंकि आज हम लोग फार्मर्स डे यानी किसान दिवस मना रहे हैं। ख़वातीन और हज़रात, मैं ये समझती हूँ कि ये कोई तकरीब नहीं है, कोई समारोह नहीं है, कोई उत्सव नहीं है कि हम सिर्फ एक दिन इस दिन को मुकर्रर करके सब लोग जमा हों और मनाएं, बल्कि ये बहुत ही संजीदगी से सोचने का मुकाम है, चिंतन करने का मुकाम है। हैं हमारे भारत का, हमारे देश का ये सम्मान है और ये गौरव है, क्योंकि इन्हें अपने देश से प्रेम है, अपनी मातृभूमि से प्रेम है, जिसके लिए ये हमें दिनों जान रात दिन मेहनत करके हमारे लिए फसलें उगाते हैं, अनाज उगाते हैं और हमारा पेट भरते हैं। आज देखें तो सबसे मुश्किल और सबसे दुश्वार जिंदगी इन किसान भाइयों की है, जो दिन रात हमारे लिए मेहनत करते हैं। गर्मी में जब हम एसी में बैठते हैं, ये हमारे किसान धूप में पसीना बहा रहे होते हैं। जब हम ठंडक में, सर्दियों में हीट में रहते हैं, हीटरों में रहते हैं, तो ये ठंडक में खेतों में थरथराते रहते हैं, कांपते रहते हैं, लेकिन अपना काम करते रहते हैं। बारिश में हम भीगते रहते हैं और अनाज उगाते हैं। आज हम इनको जरूरत है कि हम इनको नई नई टेक्नोलॉजी और आईए वगैरह से अच्छी तरह से इनको प्रशिक्षित करें और इनको ज्ञान दें, ताकि इनके कामों में आसानियां पैदा हो सके, क्योंकि यही वो शक्ति है, वो सम्मान है जिन्हें अपनी जनता से प्रेम है। क्योंकि जिसे न निज गौरव न निज देश का अभिमान है, जिसे न निज गौरव न निज देश का अभिमान है, वो नर नहीं है, पशु निरा है और मृतक समान है। आप देखिए कि चाहे हमारा प्रधानमंत्री हो, गवर्नर हो, कितने ही आला ओहदे पर फायज हो, गरीब हो, लेकिन हम हर वक्त अपने इन किसानों पर निर्भर रहते हैं। अगर ये मेहनत न करें, फसलें न उगाएं, हमें अनाज न दें, तो हमारा पेट नहीं भर सकता। सबसे अहम भूमिका ये हमारे किसान निभाते हैं, जिनको हम बहुत ही कमतर समझते हैं। आप महलों में रहते हो और आपके पास सोने की प्लेटें हों, लेकिन अगर आपके पास खाना नहीं है, आपका पेट भूखा है, आपके शरीर को भूख का एहसास हो रहा है, तो आपके अंदर कमजोरी आएगी। आपको दुनिया की कोई चीज अच्छी नहीं लगेगी, अच्छी चीजें भी, ये दुनिया भी आपको बदरंग नजर आएगी। क्योंकि जब जेब में पैसे होते हैं, जब पेट में रोटी होती है, जब जेब में पैसे होते हैं, जब पेट में रोटी होती है, उस वक्त ये जर्रा हीरा है, उस वक्त ये शबनम मोती है। जब पेट भरा है आपका, आप खुश हैं, आप हर्षाश बशाश हैं, तो आपको हर चीज अच्छी लगेगी। एक जर्रा भी आपको हीरा नजर आएगा, और पत्तों पे पड़े हुए जो शबनम है, जो ओस है, वो भी आपको मोती की तरह नजर आएगी जब आप खुश होंगे और आपके पेट में खाना होगा। इसलिए हमारा ये कर्तव्य है कि हम अपने किसान भाइयों और बहनों को जो दिन रात मेहनत कर रहे हैं, नई टेक्नोलॉजी से अवगत कराएं, इनको प्रशिक्षण, इनको इंट्रोड्यूस कराएं, इनको बताएं, और इनका इस्तेमाल करने के लिए इनको तैयार करें, इनके अंदर जागरूकता पैदा करें। हमारे मोदी जी जो विकसित भारत का ख्वाब जिन्होंने देखा है, वो यकीनन पूरा उस वक्त होगा अगर ये जागती आंखों से देखा गया है, और हम अपना कर्तव्य पूरा करेंगे। इन किसानों के साथ हम बराबर के साथ इनको सहयोग देंगे, और इनको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हर तरह से हम इनके लिए इनको अहमियत देंगे और इनको प्रोत्साहन देंगे, इनको प्रोत्साहित करेंगे कि ये इन टेक्नोलॉजी का प्रयोग करें। जय भारत, जय जवान, जय किसान।
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspiring words. I would like the volunteers to present the conference memento to Mr. Adnan, the Honorable Additional Pro Chancellor and Executive Director. I request the convener, Dr. Mohammad Haris Siddiqui, to please present the memento to Mr. Adnan Akhtar. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. Now we would like to have the blessings of the Waterman of India, Padma Shri, Mr. Uma Shankar Pandey ji. Please, sir.
पर हम सबको मार्गदर्शन करने वाले इस इंटीग्रल विश्वविद्यालय के संस्थापक चांसलर, व्यक्तिगत रूप से मैं आपसे मिलने के लिए आया था। यहां मुझे कोई नहीं जानता है जो यहां बैठे हैं, और यहां भी कोई नहीं जानता, लेकिन मेरे काम से पूरा हिंदुस्तान परिचित है। मैंने नारा दिया था, खेत पर मेड़ और मेड़ पर पेड़। जिसे 100 बार की 4 बार की मन की बात में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उसका उल्लेख बांदा के विभिन्न प्रकार से कार्यक्रम में किया। माननीय कुलाधिपति जी, आपने इतना बढ़िया सुंदर विद्या का मंदिर बनाया है, आप चाहते तो हिंदुस्तान के बड़े उद्योगपति बन सकते थे। मेरा विषय कल था और मुझे कल बोलना था, लेकिन रजिस्ट्रार साहब की इच्छा थी कि मैं आपके समक्ष कुछ बातें रखूं। जब मैं आया यहाँ तो बच्चे एकदम फोटोग्राफ्स के लिए आए, भाई आपको टीवी पे देखते हैं, दूरदर्शन में देखते हैं, 250 से 300 ज्यादा डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनी है। तो मेरा इस मंच पे मैं आपसे इसीलिए मिलने के लिए प्रभावित हुआ। इस देश में हर व्यक्ति व्यापार के लिए भाग रहा है, और आपने 4 बच्चों से एक ऐसा दुनिया के लिए तोहफा दिया है। सबको जाना है एक दिन, कुछ ऐसा छोड़ के जाना है कि लोग जाने के बाद भी याद करें। मेरा विषय पानी है, मैं वाटर के बारे में बोलता हूं, लिखता हूं, काम करता हूं। तमाम लोग देश भर के लगभग 200 से ज्यादा विश्वविद्यालय में मेरे लेक्चर हो चुके हैं। IIT, IIM, पिछले 15 दिन में अगर आप सर्च करेंगे मीडिया में तो मैं IIT, IIM, केंद्रीय विश्वविद्यालय, राज्य विश्वविद्यालय, और रांची से, अभी मैं चेन्नई से होके आया हूं। और शाम को ही मुझे पहले बांदा जाना था, तो एक कार्यक्रम बना कि मुझे किसान दिवस पे दिल्ली पहुंचना है। माननीय कुलाधिपति जी, आपने जो हमारा भारत का फ्यूचर है, 28 करोड़ बच्चे इस देश में पढ़ते हैं, 24 करोड़ बच्चे प्रथम से इंटर तक में पढ़ते हैं, 45,000 से अधिक विश्वविद्यालय हैं, महाविद्यालय हैं, और 1100 से अधिक यहाँ विश्वविद्यालय IIT, IIM है। लेकिन जल का कोई विश्वविद्यालय नहीं है। 80 से अधिक कृषि के इंस्टीट्यूट और ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट, विश्वविद्यालय, डीम यूनिवर्सिटी है। वाटर म्यूजियम भी नहीं है। पानी जिसका जब तक चर्चा हुई, लगभग पानी पे हमने बहुत सारी बात की, कुरान हो, पुराण हो, सभी ने पानी के बारे में बड़ी बात कही है। दुनिया के यहां बड़े वैज्ञानिक बैठे हैं, दुनिया के बड़े वैज्ञानिक। राजू साहब को एक बार दो बार मैं मिला हूं, मेरे बांदा विश्वविद्यालय के वाजपेयी साहब भी शायद डायरेक्टर साहब मुझे वहां पे भी बैठे हैं। मैं इस मंच के माध्यम से आपसे प्रार्थना करता हूं और इस मंच से प्रार्थना करता हूं, किसान भी आए हुए हैं। जब हम मां के गर्भ में थे पानी में थे, जब बाहर आए तो पानी से नहाए गए, जब चिता पे रखे जाएंगे तो पानी की परिक्रमा होगी, और जो राख बनेगी वो कहां डाली जाएगी? पानी में डाली जाएगी। ये बिजली बनी तो पानी से बनी, परमाणु रिएक्टर बना तो पानी से बना, घड़ी का टाइम आया तो पानी से आया, किलोमीटर आया तो पानी से आया, किलोलीटर आया तो पानी से आया, और यहां तक कि मेरी आंख का पानी खत्म, मैं अंधा हो जाऊंगा, दिमाग का पानी खत्म, मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा, और शरीर में जब पानी कम होता है तो पानी ही चढ़ाया जाता है। आपने दो बात कही थी, मिट्टी और पानी। एक चिड़िया की कहानी आपने कही थी। बच्चों, एक जंगल में आग लग गई थी, जंगल के सारे जानवर भाग रहे थे, एक छोटी सी चिड़िया अपनी चोंच में पानी ला रही थी। आपके कुलाधिपति जी क्या कर रहे हैं? एक छोटी सी चिड़िया जंगल की आग में पानी डाल रही थी। इस समय देश को जोड़ने की जरूरत है, दुनिया को जोड़ने की जरूरत है। मैं वहीं से आपकी बात को विषय पे चल रहा था। वो चिड़िया से हाथी ने पूछा कि चिड़िया बहन, क्या तुम्हारे आधा बूंदा पानी से जंगल की आग बुझ जाएगी? तो चिड़िया ने जो खूबसूरत उत्तर दिया, हाथी भैया, मैं नहीं जानता और मैं नहीं जानती कि मेरे आधा बूंदा पानी से आग बुझेगी कि नहीं बुझेगी, लेकिन इस जंगल में आग लगने का इतिहास लिखा जाएगा। मेरा नाम भागने वालों में नहीं लिखा जाएगा, मेरा नाम आग बुझाने वालों में लिखा जाएगा। आपका नाम उन लोगों में लिखा जाएगा। और अंतिम बात मैं कहूंगा, इस सृष्टि में मां और पिता से बड़ा कोई नहीं है। मैंने भगवान को नहीं देखा, ब्राह्मण हूं। मैंने अपनी मां को और पिता को भगवान से बड़ा देखा है। अगर आप आईएएस बनना चाहते हैं, आईपीएस बनना चाहते हैं, और ऐसे विश्वविद्यालय के चांसलर जो आप बने हैं, अपने पूज्य पिता और मां के आशीर्वाद से बने हैं, जो स्वयं गीले में सोती है, सूखे में सुलाती है, भूखे रहकर भोजन देती है, वो मां होती है। मां के दो दिल होते हैं, एक उसका और उसके बेटे का होता है, बेटी का होता है। और पिता जो पैरों में जूते नहीं पहनता, ठंड में, गर्म में, बरसात में, पानी में घूमता है और आपको आपसे अपने से बड़ा बनाता है। इस समाज में दो व्यक्ति बड़ा बनाते हैं, एक पिता मां और दूसरा शिक्षक अपने से बड़ा बनाते हैं छात्र को, और तीसरा कोई व्यक्ति, और तीसरा है अच्छा सच्चा मित्र जो बड़ा, ये व्हाट्सएप फेसबुक वाले नहीं। एक बड़ा नशा शुरू हो गया है देश में, दुनिया भर में, मोबाइल का नशा, बहुत खतरनाक नशा है। 10 साल बाद लोग काफी डॉक्टर ढूंढने पड़ेंगे। मैं ज्यादा ना कह करके, 1 मिनट में 20 टन मिट्टी बहती है। पानी का बाजार 10 रुपए की बोतल, 100 रुपए की बोतल, 500 की बोतल, 1000 रुपए की बोतल और 5000 की बोतल। एल्कलाइन वाटर, मिनरल वाटर, विटामिन वाटर, ब्लैक वाटर, ये पानी के नाम है। इस बाजार को कैसे कम करें? पंजाब सिंह साहब बैठे हैं, बड़े बड़े चांसलर साहब बैठे हैं, विद्वान बैठे हैं, बड़ा विद्वान मंच है, इंटरनेशनल कांग्रेस है। मैं आपसे प्रार्थना करता हूं, एक नींबू के बनने में 100 लीटर पानी लगता है, 1 किलो गेहूं बनने में 1000 लीटर पानी लगता है, 1 किलो शक्कर बनने में 7000 लीटर पानी लगता है। क्या हमने अगर अपनी थाली में 10 ग्राम भोजन छोड़ दिया तो 100 लीटर 50 लीटर पानी छोड़ दिया है। मैं आपके माध्यम से निवेदन करूंगा, पानी बचाएं, पेड़ लगाएं, क्योंकि पानी का बेटा पेड़ है। और हम सब मिलकर के दुनिया का जो जल संकट है, केप टाउन दुनिया का पहला शहर, यहां से पानी खत्म हो गया। बेंगलोर में पानी नहीं है, चेन्नई में पानी नहीं है। माननीय रजिस्ट्रार साहब मुझसे कह रहे थे कि आपको 2-3 मिनट में कुछ बातें कहनी है। मेरा सेशन बाद में है, कल था, लेकिन मुझे आज आपके बीच में मंच पे मैं आकर के पीछे बैठ के सुनने के लिए आया था। हम सब लोग सारे काम बंद करके पानी के लिए लगे। पानी अगर नहीं है, इस शरीर में पानी नहीं है तो जीवन संकट में है। सब कुछ बना लेंगे, दुनिया का कोई वैज्ञानिक बादल नहीं बना सकता, बादल नहीं ला सकता, बादल को 2 भागों में नहीं बांट सकता। पानी बनाने की केवल 4 किताबें हैं और पानी बेचने की 8 लाख किताबें हैं। मैं अगले सत्र में फिर बात करूंगा, क्योंकि हमारे पुरखे ट्रेडिशनल वाटर जो टेक्निक थी, वाटर हेरिटेज थे, वो क्या काम करते थे, हम किसान कैसे काम कर सकते हैं। मैं पद्मश्री के रूप में नहीं आया, मैं सरकार के कई पार्ट, भारत सरकार में और राज्य सरकार की कई बड़ी समितियों में सदस्य हूं। मैं जानता हूं चांसलर साहब, आपको और आपके साथ जो आपकी आने वाली पीढ़ी है और आपकी धर्मपत्नी है और आपके पूज्य पिताजी माताजी, उन सबको नमन करता हूं कि उन्होंने आपको ऐसे काम में लगाया है जिससे राष्ट्र का और देश का निर्माण हो रहा है। इंटीग्रल माने क्या होता है? इंटीग्रल का मतलब होता है ऐसी तकनीक, ऐसी शिक्षा, ऐसा कार्य जिससे समाज का परिवर्तन हो, परिवर्तित व्यक्ति देश और राष्ट्र के कल्याण के लिए काम करे, उसको इंटीग्रल कहते हैं। मैं फिर आऊंगा, बात करूंगा, और आप सबने मुझे बुलाया, मंच दिया, आप सबके बीच में मुझे बात कहने का अवसर मिला। मैं बस यही बात कहूंगा, माँ और पिता इस सृष्टि के देवता हैं, आप वृद्धाश्रम में वो ना जाएं। वृद्धाश्रम में आंखों का पानी बचाना है, सब पानी बच जाएगा। दुनिया भर में लैब में भी काम हो, लैंड पे भी काम हो, दोनों की जरूरत है। बड़े बड़े विद्वान मंच है। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूं। जय हिंद, जय भारत। एक बार पुनः चांसलर साहब, आपको और पूरी टीम को हार्दिक बधाई, शुभकामनाएं। थैंक यू।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। Now may I have the pleasure of listening to Padma Shri Mr. Kalimullah Sahab. So may I now invite you for your inspiring words. Padma Shri Mr. Kalimullah Sahab, the Mango Man of India. Huge round of applause.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। बड़ी खुशी की बात है, हम तालीम नहीं है हमारे पास, लेकिन आज कुदरत ने हमें पूरी दुनिया में पहुंचाया। हमने एक पेड़ में 300 से ज़्यादा अलग अलग किस्म के आम तैयार किए हैं। आज इस पेड़ की ज़रूरत है पूरी दुनिया को, अभी मिलना चाहिए, क्योंकि 300 पेड़ एक ही पेड़ में सब अलग अलग हैं। और ये आम एक ऐसा फल है जो 100% इंसानों की सिफत रखता है। मैंने आम के पेड़ से खून निकाला। आज मेरे पास अमेरिका के अखबार का है, अखबार ने खून लिखा और टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया की लड़की के हाथ में भरा हुआ है, वो हिला रही है और वो डर के मारे उसने लिखा नहीं, क्योंकि दुनिया की तारीख में खून का जिक्र नहीं है, तो वो उसने खास पानी लिख दिया। हमें अफसोस है वो फोटो रह गया। अब आपको सबसे ज़्यादा इस वक्त जो ज़रूरत है वो उस पेड़ की, जिसमें हम 300 ज़्यादा बता रहे हैं, क्योंकि दुनिया को आज और अभी इसी वक्त ज़रूरत है। क्योंकि जो ये आपस में सूरत शक्ल सबकी अलग है और ये कोई आपस में लड़ नहीं रहे हैं, और 100% इंसानों की सिफत आम में है, आम की सिफत इंसानों में है। ये मेरे तजुर्बों में है। मैं पढ़ा तो नहीं हूँ और मेरी उम्र 85 साल में है, 3-4 दिन में 8 दिन में पूरी हो जाएगी 85। तो इसलिए ये मैंने पहले सबसे शुरू की बात कि इस वक्त पूरी दुनिया का जो माहौल है, अगर इसको उन्होंने इस पेड़ को नहीं अपनाया, ये पेड़ ही कुदरत ने इसलिए बनाया कि सबको देखो हम सब एक हैं। सूरज शक्ल सबकी अलग है, सूरज शक्ल, खुशबू, पत्ता, नस, हाथ, छाल, जितनी भी चीजें हैं ये सब बिल्कुल अलग हैं, और वो इस वक्त इस एक ही पेड़ में इकट्ठा है। और हमें उसकी ज़रूरत है कि हम इसको दुनिया को इस बात को बता दें, पहुंचा दें कि आप इंसान हैं और इंसानों में ये सिफत है, और आप देखिए सब अलग हैं और हम भी सब शक्लन अलग हैं, एक से ही से पैदा हैं। तो इसलिए हमें इसकी बड़ी ज़रूरत है कि ये बात हमारी पूरी दुनिया तक तो है, हमें पूरी दुनिया पहचानती है, ये तो सच इसमें है। लेकिन इससे फ़ायदा उठाने के लिए अमेरिका सबसे 7 महीने तक वो दौड़ते फिरते रहे। उनका अखबार अमेरिका का जो है वो, उसके फ़ोटो मेरे पास हैं यहाँ, वो अभी आपको दिखला दिए जाएंगे। अब 3 चीज़ें ऐसी हैं जो पूरी दुनिया में नहीं है, दुनिया की तारीख में नहीं है। एक आम के पेड़ से हमने खून भी निकाला है, और खून में 5 वो चीज़ें हैं जो हमारे खून में हैं। और एक आम ऐसा है जिसमें 2 छिलके, 2 गूदे, 2 मज़े, 2 रस, 2 खुशबू, क्योंकि ये सब चीज़ें आपको इंसानों में मिलेंगी। इंसानों की जो है वो उसमें मिलेगी। तो इसलिए हम चाहते ही हैं, और आज बड़ी खुशी हो हमें एक बात की हो रही है कि हम अभी तक एक अपने को समझ रहे थे, आज हम 11 हो गए, क्योंकि जिन्हें पानी पर काम कर रहे हैं, पानी पर हमने भी बड़ी मेहनत की और बड़े अफसरान हमारे वहाँ सन 2000 से जितने गवर्नर हैं सब आए हैं, और तमाम हाई कोर्ट के जज, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के भी जज एक आए। लेकिन अफसोस ये है कि हम पढ़े नहीं हैं और हमको इस्तेमाल नहीं कर पाए। अगर आज भी हम अमेरिका चले जाएं, क्योंकि अमेरिका से बहुत ज़्यादा दौड़ भाग लोग कर रहे हैं, बहुत इनके अखबार में है उसका, लेकिन अफसोस ये है कि हमसे फ़ायदा नहीं उठाया गया। हम अपने को बेचने को नहीं तैयार, मुल्क हमारा प्यार तो बहुत हमें दे रहा है लेकिन फ़ायदा नहीं उठा रहा। अब दूसरी एक आपको चीज़ आप ये बताएं, क्या कह रहे थे हम, ये दिमाग का ये हाल है, चश्मा भूल गए, कानों की मशीन भी भूल गए। अब ये बात जो
इंडियन
कहने
गवर्नमेंट आपका फायदा नहीं उठा रही है,
वो जो हम जरूरत है जो कहना चाहते हैं, तो इसलिए इस बात को, आम वाली बात ये पूरी दुनिया को वो पहुंचना चाहिए जिसमें ये लड़ाई बंद हो, क्योंकि खतरा इस बात का है कि हो सकता है इसी 25 में कहीं से कहीं क्या से क्या ना बन जाए, क्योंकि टीवी पर देखने को बराबर यही मिल रहा है, बम एटम बम, बम एटम बम। तो ये पेड़ इसलिए है कि ये बताएगा कि आपको हमें लड़ना नहीं, हम सब इंसान हैं, एक हैं, सबकी सूरत शक्ल जैसे दुनिया में अलग है वैसे ही पूरे आमों में सबकी शक्ल अलग है। अब एक काम हम कर रहे हैं, हमने हमारे एक अजीज कैंसर के में साथ में मर गए, बहुत ही उससे, और उस कैंसर और एड्स के सिलसिले में तो बीमारी सुनी नहीं मालूम हुआ, लेकिन हम एड्स और कैंसर के सिलसिले में एक बहुत मेहनत में लगे हुए हैं। उसका मज़ा तो हमने चख लिया, लेकिन अफसोस ये है कि उसको हम पेड़ बनाना चाहते थे, लेकिन वो पेड़ के बजाय चूहे खा गए सब। आज बड़ा दिल जैसे रोता है कि अब हमारी 85 साल की उम्र है, मैं चंद दिन में हो जाएंगे, 40 में की पैदाइश है। तो इसलिए आप लोगों से बड़ी खुशी है, आप लोग इस बात पर दुआ करें कि मालिक हमको इस पर दे, और तो हम इसको फ्री मतलब पूरी दुनिया को बता देंगे कि खुद बनाओ, और ये कम से कम कौड़ियों में उसके पैसे में बनेगा। और अगर आप लोगों की भी दुआ इसमें शरीक हो जाए तो हमें बहुत खुशी होगी, क्योंकि हम बुरी तरह से इसमें लगे हुए हैं। और मैं इसी में कहे कि बस आप लोग, अल्लाह आप लोगों को अच्छाइयों और खूबियों सेहतों के साथ इन लामक कामों पर करने की इत्तला दे जो तारीख साहब ने जो किया है। ये दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी दौलत इल्म है, क्योंकि हम पढ़े नहीं हैं, इसका अंदाज़ा हमें हमसे बहुत से मुल्कों से मिलने आए हैं, जिनमें सबसे ज़्यादा आने वाले अमेरिका के, जापान, जर्मन, रशिया, फ्रांस और अरब मुल्क के। उन्हीं ने वो तो बुलाया भी, गए भी, लेकिन हमने नौकरी के लिए कहा नहीं, कहा हमने कहा हमें पैसे से प्यार नहीं है, हमें अपने मुल्क से और इंसान से प्यार है। और हमें मालिक से आप लोग अगर ये दुआ कर देंगे तो हमें उम्मीद है कि ये एड्स और कैंसर की दवा बन जाएगी, क्योंकि दुनिया में हर चीज में दो हैं सिफ्तें, हर चीज में दो हैं, खाने में, पीने में, देखने में, फूल में, फल में, नस में, छाल में, हाथ में। अब ये देखिए, हाथ का एक रंग ये है, दूसरा रंग ये है। इसी तरह से जबान ये रंग है और ये रंग अलग है, मतलब उसमें नफा भी है, नुकसान भी है। अगर आप गलती करेंगे तो तकलीफ होगी, वरना अगर आप सही इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो आपकी सेहत बनेगी। बस इसी के कहा है। तो मेरे पास बहुत, अगर मुझे छेड़ा जाए, मैंने, और मैं ये भी आपको बताऊं, मैंने रहमान खेड़े को अपना सब कुछ मतलब टेप भी करा दिया है, क्योंकि हमारी उम्र जो है वो हमें इजाज़त दे, हमसे कह रही है कि तुम यूनिवर्सिटी को ये सब ये दो, और वो इस काम पर रहमान खेड़े में बहुत काम हो रहा है, हमें इसकी बड़ी खुशी है। और एक आम ऐसा भी है जिसके में जो दशहरी लाल रंग की बन गई है, गूगल पे आप हमें खोल के देखिएगा तो आप लोग मेरा ख्याल 2-4 घंटे तक देखते रहेंगे। गूगल पर इतने लोगों ने डाला है, हमने नहीं डाला कुछ। तो इसलिए हम बड़े शुक्रगुजार हैं कि 7वीं जमात फेल इंसान को आप इतनी बड़ी यूनिवर्सिटी में खड़ा किया, और तमाम पढ़े लिखे ऐसे और वो बैठे हैं। और हम आपसे इजाज़त चाहेंगे और आखिरी सलाम करेंगे और आप लोगों से दरख्वास्त फिर करेंगे कि आप ये एड्स और कैंसर की दवा पर हम लगे हैं, हम उस पर कामयाब हैं। अपने को ये हमारा दिमाग और दिल मुतमईन है कि हम उसके करीब पहुंच गए हैं, लेकिन अब दोबारा फिर करेंगे। वो चूहे सब खा गए, हमने उसको चख तो लिया, उसमें कड़वाहट पैदा हो गई, तो हम बहुत खुश हुए कि इस कड़वाहट से कि हमने उसको खुद धो धा के दिया कि इसके असरात बिगाड़ के न हो। लेकिन अब इसी पर हम लगे हैं और आप लोगों की हमें दुआ की जरूरत है। अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर आपका, हम सब की दुआएं आपके साथ हमेशा हैं। We have the privilege of having Dr. Wael Awad, Secretary General IACCIA New Delhi with us. May I now request the volunteer to please bring the little green to felicitate our honorable guest. Huge round of applause for Dr. Wael Awad, Secretary General IACCIA New Delhi. We welcome you, sir. Thank you. I request the volunteers to please bring the university memento for the felicitation of our guest as a token of remembrance and gratitude for their esteemed presence. To Dr. Punjab Singh, the Honorable Chancellor, may I request the convener, Professor Dr. Haris Siddiqui, and the Chancellor, Professor S.W. Akhtar, sir, to present the mementos to the esteemed guests. To Dr. Nardev Singh ji. Huge round of applause. To Mr. Kirtiman Avasti. Project Director and Senior Advisor, CFRI Project, GIZ India, New Delhi. Thank you, sir. To Honorable Vice Chancellor, Banda University. To Dr. Masoodi. To His Excellency, Mr. Jawara. To Karimullah Sahab. A token of gratitude to you, sir. To Padma Shri Uma Shankar Pandey ji, the Waterman of India. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence. To our Honorable Chancellor and Founder, the conference memento from the convener, Professor Mohammad Haris Siddiqui. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence and your blessings, for your support. Thank you so much, sir. To Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Syed Nadeem Akhtar. Thank you, sir, for your presence. To Additional Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Syed Fawzan Akhtar. Executive Director, IMSR. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence. Please accept the token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. To Dr. Nida Fatima, Additional Pro-Chancellor and Executive Director, ISFCF. Thank you, ma'am, for your esteemed presence. To our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Javed Musarraf, sir. To Professor Nortozi, the Chairman of the International Delegation from Tashkent, Uzbekistan. to Dr. Manoj Nardev Singh. To Dr. M.J. Khan, sir. To Dr. Rajendra, sir. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence. To Dr. Wael Awad. To our Madam Chancellor, Mrs. Azra Wasim, ma'am, the co-founder Integral University. To Professor Furqan Qamar, the advisor to the Honorable Chancellor, Integral University. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence. To Dr. R.C. Agarwal. Our distinguished guest from Nepal, Mr. Akmal. To our guest from Nepal, former Minister of Agriculture from Nepal. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence. Mr. Ali Abdul Latif. May I call upon stage Mr. Abdul Latif, please? Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. Here is a token of gratitude to you, sir. Now we will be presenting the university memento to our esteemed dignitaries, to Dr. Punjab Singh, by the Honorable Chancellor and Founder, Integral University. May I request, sir, to please felicitate our guest with the university memento as a token of appreciation for their gracious presence and remembrance. To Dr. Nardev Singh, to Dr. Manoj Nardev Singh, volunteer. Thank you. To the Vice Chancellor, Banda University. Volunteer, please bring the university memento. Professor S.V.S. Raju, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Banda University of Agriculture and Technology, Banda. Thank you, sir. Dr. M.J. Khan, Chairman Emeritus, Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture. Dr. M.J. Khan. Shri Akbal Ahmad Shah, the memento for Shri Akbal Ahmad Shah, former Minister Agriculture and Cooperative Government of Nepal. Volunteers, please keep the memento ready. to Dr. Masoodi. To Padma Shri Uma Shankar Pandey ji. To Kalimullah Sahab, the University Memento. I think we have felicitated Dr. Kirtiman Avasti ji with the University Memento. A huge round of applause for the Mango Man of India. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. Next, we have Mr. Kirtiman Avasti, Project Director, Senior Advisor, CFRI, Project GIZ, India, New Delhi. Thank you, sir, for your great support for this International Congress, ARISA-VBCON 2025. His Excellency Mustafa Jawara. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed presence and for your international cooperation perspective. We are privileged to have you here, sir. Thank you, dignitaries, for your esteemed presence. Okay. Secretary General RDO likes to present the memento to our Honorable Chancellor and Founder. So, token of remembrance and appreciation from ARDO to our Founder and Chancellor, Professor S.W. Akhtar, sir. Huge round of applause. Thank you, dignitaries. As we approach the conclusion of this August inaugural session, it is now time to formally acknowledge and express our gratitude to all those present. Guidance and support have made this occasion truly meaningful. I invite Professor Sabha Siddiqui, the Organizing Secretary, ARISA-VBCON 2025, to present the vote of thanks.
Respected all the respected guests on the dais, off the dais, and everyone out here. Due to paucity of time, I won't be taking the name individually, लेकिन आप अल्फाज से ज़्यादा एहसास करिएगा. Thank you all for being here, all the guests who have arrived from far away, all the authorities of IU who had been a pillar of support to all of us, and all the participants across the country, across the globe, our international delegates. I thank you all. And my request is for a round of applause for Team IST and all the our technical teams, the organizing teams who have been working very hard and seeking your blessing to get this, to make this event a successful one. Thank you all, and we believe that we are going to have a wonderful event. Thank you so much.
So our chairman of the delegation from Tashkent also like to felicitate our Honorable Chancellor and Founder with the memento. So I request Professor Northozi and Professor S.W. Akhtar, sir, to please come forward for the felicitation. Thank you, sir.
So now we conclude with the inaugural ceremony. And before we stand up for the national anthem, हम ये आप किसान भाइयों को बताना चाहते हैं और जो delegates, honorable delegates on the dais and off the dais, that Honorable Chancellor and Founder, Integral University, Honorable Chancellor Dr. Rani Lakshmi Bai, Central Agriculture University, Jhansi, Professor Punjab Singh Saab, His Excellency Mustafa Jawra Saab, and His Excellency Manoj Nardev Singh Saab, all the four revered dignitaries, along with all the additional pro-chancellors, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and dignitaries of the dais, to please also inaugurate the ARISA-VBCON Expo, which is on my left-hand side. So after the national anthem, I would request all of you to please come for the inauguration of the ARISA-VBCON Expo, followed by lunch on my right-hand side in the lawn tennis court. So once we'll move from left, we will take a round of all the stalls and then we will break for lunch. So किसान भाइयों, आपका lunch इसके बगल में वो लॉन है, उसमें है, तो हमारे एग्रीकल्चर के वॉलंटियर्स से रिक्वेस्ट है कि वो किसान भाइयों को एक्सपो के बाद लंच कराएं. So now I request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I request the dignitaries on and off the dais to please proceed for the inauguration of the ARISA-VBCON 2025 Expo.